This is how you get, or this is how you water down shit so it don't be watered down. You fucking get whatever it is you trying to get, then you use it the way you know to use it. Dean, that 5 seconds going?
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. We're damn. I hit the wrong button. We in. I guess I.
Everything quiet on my end and you was gone, so I didn't know.
All right. Yeah. I think I hit the wrong button. Let's get the countdown right. Fuck it. We almost done, guys. Hey, we got to do the countdown right. Fuck that. Here we go. Shit.
This is how you get, or this is how you water down shit so it don't be watered down. You fucking get whatever it is you trying to get, then you use it the way you know to use it. Then you check to see if you're using it correctly. That's not watering it down, but you're getting the chance to use it and make mistakes if you're going to make some mistakes. And it clarifies you, whereas watering shit down makes you avoid making mistakes.
You wanna end yourselves. You're depressed, you're sad, you're lonely, and then here's the key of their drug they laying on you. What do y'all say? How do I get my girl back? How do I get the relationship back? You don't want her back. You want the feeling she gave you because you couldn't give it to yourself. And that's why all these things are going wrong with a lot of you guys, based off the fact that y'all ain't learning the motherfucking game the way you should be.
You learn so much at SW. For instance, we cover things like timing and flow. Without those two things clicking, you will never catch that woman you after. Timing has to do with how fast or how slow your conversation is coming out your mouth. And flow has to do with how you phrase your statements so the words will flow clearly from your mouth. It's imperative that you have a spiel that introduces or brings the conversation in
regardless of what the woman says or what, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter, because he sees himself as a prize. And gentlemen, if you don't see yourself as a prize, you will always run behind women. You will always run behind pussy. It's just a rule of the game, dog. It's just how it is. But what I'm saying to all you guys out there that's important, guys, again, is that the thing is that you have to have some kind of a composure in yourself and a belief in yourself that most of you guys just don't have. The man, or what I tell you, the villain, the guy that gets the woman to want to fuck him and want to be with him, he understands that the real allure and magnetism, again, is not trying to bombard somebody, as I was telling you guys before. It is all about the element of his appeal that he has and holds to himself.
You can if you want to, but I wouldn't just start hitting on a bitch. No, I got 4 or 5 things of interest to me that I'm gonna say to her, and her interest with these things is gonna tell me if I should talk to this bitch or not. I got a plan for everything. I have a plan for everything. So if you don't, you better get with it. You gotta have these initial lines, and you gotta be able to spin them smoothly. I teach my students to expect to win. In anything you're doing, expect to goddamn win. If it's about eating breakfast with some partners, still, I ain't trying to be the first one finished, but I'm expecting to win at that. I don't really know anything that I would do that I wouldn't expect to win. And I always do, because I'm expecting no more than what I can do.
Your reality versus the reality we're trying to put you into are worlds apart. Okay? There is no failure in my world. I keep telling you, y'all don't fail. You never fail in your new reality. But when you have an expectation of pussy and you don't get what you want, you see it as a failure because you labeled it as failing.
On the scene, breaking down the play, learning what it means, picking up women, got the scheme locked in, macking so hard, got your head in a spin, rolling in the whip, bass thumping real hot, 808 bumping, every line's a plot, teaching all the moves, slick talk, straight facts, confidence so high, ain't no looking back, game tight, never fumble, understand, mental playbook, always got the upper hand. Picking up smooth talk, know the plan. King of the scene, no one else can. Mic checking, Dean preaching from the stage. Rosebud, smooth charisma, never age. Trap the bass, hearts race, every bar's a sage. Breaking down the code, living in the mage.
All right, Bud, we up in here, man. What's good with you, Bud? What's good?
Man, everything is good, man. I've been kind of looking at these comments that they writing in here, and they writing some good ones, man.
Yeah,
but a couple of these cats is wondering, man, how come we took so long to put on the show? However long it took, that's how long it took. But we got it on now.
We here, yes, we here. We're in it. Yeah, hey guys, we are talking about what Street Smarts is about, the correct usage of the 15 key points to discuss. Here, my dog Rosebud, Game King's own Rosebud, and also the legendary motherfucking Rosebud from the legendary HBO series. Rosebud, can you tell him, please, where you from?
Where I'm from, that American Pimp.
American Pimp right there. Yes, his own. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, guys, if you have a question, please put a Q, and we got you guys. Lines are open if you want to call in, and we got y'all, man. We appreciate all you guys in here, and we're gonna talk about it. But hey, bud, so I always say, there's this thing, and we've been, we've been talking about this for years now, since it's been out. This red pill, manosphere, and this attack on women, but a lot of men don't realize the attack on most males, because I can't say men because that'd be disrespectful to you, is from other males. It's doing and positioning themselves who think they have this thing called street game, which we'll be talking about, where they utilize certain elements. And now I'm going to show you a few clips and get your opinion on this. I want to grab the first major thing, but let me grab this. I'm gonna play this clip, and I want to get your opinion on this major thing right here. This right here. Okay, this is because, all right, look, just watch this right here. Watch this. Here we go. It's loading up.
But that's your opinion.
It's not my.
It's an opinion. It's not
No,
fact.
but there's no tens at this table.
But that's your opinion.
It's not my.
It's an opinion. It's not
No,
fact.
but there's an objective component to beauty. If you were a 10, you would not need to wear makeup.
So are you saying to be a 10, you have to be a model? Because that's what you said.
We're talking about your looks, your physical beauty.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So by you
But
saying
you asked
that
us what we thought about ourselves.
your self-perception does not determine the reality or how other people see you in the world.
Beauty.
All right, let me stop that bullshit. All right, so but
Yeah.
first problem. Okay, when did men define themselves by women at a table? When do we start giving a fuck what women think at a table, to sit there and have dialogue with a bunch of women, to scream at them, to yell at them, to put them down, and to kick them out of a room? Shouldn't it be a table of men discussing men issues versus sitting around with a bunch of women talking about a bunch of nothing?
Man, see, a lot of things people often ask, how do you get game? What is the value of game?
Yes.
And you can't really explain it, but something as simple as what you just asked, shouldn't it be men at a table, talking about what men talk about? And if there should be a table, otherwise, yes, it should be a table where men is talking about man shit. But when you go into an environment of game, that's how it is. The dudes are over here kicking it, and the women are over here kicking it. It don't mean you can't mix. It doesn't mean you can't mix, because over here there's a group of everybody kicking it. But as far as the socializing, yeah, everybody mix. But when you kicking it with some fellas, women with game know they ain't supposed to come over there. They know that. And if they did come over there, they would only speak to one or two folks or whatever, and they would speak back, and that would be it. It ain't that they can't come over there. It's just that if they came over there, the discussion would change, and it wouldn't be the same shit that we wanted to talk about. Why? Because we ain't finna talk about shit important to us in front of some bras. We're not trying to impress women like that. We trying to impress them with our etiquette. Otherwise, we ain't gonna go sit at their table. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep going. We gonna holler at the bras. Hey, girl, what's up? But we gonna go sit with the dudes, or we gonna go near the bar or wherever everybody is when it's mixed up. Because when you got game, you have to have the etiquette of a motherfucker with game. You got to know how to move and shake.
Absolutely. We have a call. Area code 929. What's your name, sir, and what's your question?
This is AR.
Okay, what's your question, buddy?
I'm thinking about fucking with my girlfriend's mother.
Okay, goodbye. All right, anyway, so as I was saying, dog, at the end of the day, when it comes to this stuff, again, it to me, it was always about barbershop talk. You know what I mean? Locker room talk amongst men. Sitting around here. Now, again, I'm never going to say like women have opinions or the women don't have opinions and things like that, like you're saying. But we're talking about for young men to understand how to navigate as men. They don't need, how is it helping young men to hear women, people yelling at women, people dogging women out, or people telling you shut up and get the fuck out of. You know, I've always said this, and I'll stand on this. There's a lot of motherfuckers on the internet, bud, that scream that they players and pimps and max and ballers and hustlers that are doing just this one thing, sitting around a bunch of women. The game ain't about the women, dog. I understand. What are the women? If the game is not about women, bud, why are you talking about you got game, you a pimp, you a player, you all this stuff, but yet you sitting around a bunch of women asking them questions about what the fuck they think about this and that has nothing to do with what's going on with these young men, bud. What say you, big dog?
Well, because they misconstrue what game is. The person that say that that's game, sitting around talking to women like that, that's because they think that they have game because they got these women talking to them. They don't think that what they doing is may as well put on a dress as like them women because they sitting there doing what the broads doing, gossiping.
Say it again. Say it again.
Hey, they just gossiping, man. You know, and the thing is, that's what's wrong with the game today. People, you could be a street vendor or a street hustler. You could be a teacher. You could be a truck driver. But having knowledge of the streets is something that's going to help any person. And when it comes to mastering the mentality of a person with game, you should, if you want to do it, fellas, you got to figure out what are the objectives of the individuals that's trying to have game. Why do they want to have game? Yeah. For the reason, one of them is for the reasons we're talking about now. So they'll know how to act wherever they go. I'm talking about even if it's at a picnic where people playing baseball, yes, and your ass don't even want to play baseball.
Yes.
Hey, the doggone thing you gonna do is you gonna put on an outfit that represents sports, but you ain't finna get dirty.
you ain't gonna get dirty.
you just ain't gonna get dirty, man. Yes. You know, and if you're talking about playing sports, you getting involved with that sport. So, yes, you know, you ain't gonna worry about getting on your knees or none of that shit if you gotta feel the ball coming to you playing baseball. But with game, you know, you rather not do that shit.
Yeah.
You can, but you rather not. So when you're sitting over there in the crowd watching the game, you're sitting with the dudes that they ain't playing.
Yeah.
And y'all kicking it about whatever we kicking it about. And it seems like we're against women when you look at shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's giving women their respect, just like they giving us our respect. Women have a place in life, and there is some privacy involved.
Yo,
you know, ain't no women gonna be sitting up talking about what they really do with a dude sitting there.
Yeah. They you know, they get around. They talk about, you know, worrying about how many guys women fucked and all this
all
other
kind of silly shit, man.
All that silly shit, right? And that's what I'm saying. And they don't even understand how much power they're giving to women by even making it about women. And that's what I keep saying. It just, you know, it's just weird how people always, you know, because the internet or YouTube has allowed access to anybody saying anything they want to say, but you got to be careful about who you listen to by who they have in their surroundings. If you're if you're at a table with a group of women and you actually think that that's really game, yelling at fucking bitches and saying, get the fuck out, shut up, this is my show, I'm going to give you correction. What are you doing to these young men? That you're not even teaching them anything. You're teaching them how to be more like a woman by yelling, getting emotional, arguing, getting mad with a woman and everything like that. So that's one thing that street game isn't. Now, this right here is very, very disturbing because let me show you this video right here, bud. This video right here, and this is what's going on. This is what they think manhood is. And I want you to look at this video right here, this clip right here. Let's see. Let's go with this right here. Check this out. Let's see here. Let me grab this. All right, here we go. Check this out. This is crazy. Here we go. It's loading up right now. Here we go.
Oh, probably the wrestling, bro. Yeah. Nice to be humbled by Daniel. Wasn't expecting it when you got me. As I've touched on with you, Saturday was just a huge leap. challenging day psychologically. We really challenge the brothers in terms of a lot of the belief systems and stories that they tell themselves.
His wave retreat this weekend has been absolutely life-changing.
Very life-changing. It's left me speechless.
Just what an amazing experience.
So powerful, and I'm like, I feel like I am a changed man.
Beautiful space where men can come together and work on becoming better men, really better humans.
And Bud, this gets under my skin.
What? I didn't get it.
Well, okay, basically what they have are places where they tell men to go out in the woods, chop down trees. Matter of fact, I got a clip to show you. This is what it looks like. They got these young men spending like $12,000 for a 3-day weekend to change themselves in manhood by doing silly ass shit. All right, let me give you an example. This is an example of what they're doing and why they're doing it. Check this out.
Short, the project was really created to help men overcome their trauma, but it's wrapped with, hey, come work with the Navy SEAL, work with the Marine, work with an entrepreneur who's going to help you become more productive in life, make more money, go through some awesome exercises that a Navy SEAL is going to put you through. So it's almost like a Navy SEAL training and Marine Corps boot camp meets entrepreneurial training and life coaching for men in a group environment. So they have a tribe. Most men are islands now. Again, part of the opposition's goal is to make.
I got to pause real quick. What is wrong with being your own island, Bud? But what is wrong with living on your own fucking island in your mind, Bud?
Hey, that's where I live.
Hey, tell me, I don't understand. Why did they make it a bad thing to live on your own island? Why did
because they got a herd mentality, man. Right. They don't have no goddamn man mentality. They have a cow or a buffalo or an ox. They have that kind of mentality. Otherwise, they don't. They follow a goddamn cucumber if that motherfucker had legs to lead them. Why? Because they don't know where they want to go.
Yes.
They just know there is somewhere to go. So they're going to follow who's got a plan to go somewhere. They don't believe that they can stand on their own. I say all the time, I know I made it the moment I realized I didn't need nobody. All I need is me, myself, and I.
Yes,
I'm the motherfucker that started. I'm the motherfucker that ended. I'm the motherfucker that keep it going. You don't need nobody. Man, I am an island, and I don't understand that philosophy.
Yeah, because if you go to an island and hang out with a group of men and doing all these little children's and childish ass things and shit, how is that going to break the reality that you have here? How is a 3-day, let me chop some wood down, scream, huddle up with some guys and express my fucking bitch ass feelings going to make me a better person? Because you got to leave the environment. And what people don't understand, Bud, is once you're in an environment that's actually a lie, and then you leave that environment, you're going to feel or snap back to where you're at, or even be worse than where you were before you left, because your mind cannot process that, you know what, I'm the fucked up one. I'm the goddamn problem. But with, like you said, the world doesn't want you to think for yourself. Like you said, you're your own island, Bud. I'm my own island. That's what we teach in the game. The game and the street game teaches you got to be on your own island or have your own street corner in your own neighborhood, in your own world to move about how you move about. But for some reason, they want camaraderie. They want family. They want all this connection with other people and all this other stuff, which is really it does more damage to these young men, because that means that if that person who I'm connected with is no longer around, Bud, where's my connection? Like you said, me, myself, and I.
Yeah.
When nobody's around, Bud is connected to Bud. When women are around, Bud is connected to Bud. If Bud is at a kickball game, a softball game, I don't know, a soccer game, where the fuck, Bud is always connected to Bud. Talk on that, big dog.
Hey, to see what these dudes that have these kind of programs, what they don't want is individuals. They don't want a person to be an individual, because you got the potential to be a leader if you could be an individual. Now, the people that have to be with the group, that have to have a whole bunch of people, crying the same bullshit. See, they never grow. And what I really want to hit on is these bullet points. See, the first thing in, which is why these guys don't ever have game, because they never go out and use what they learned at these places.
Yes, sir.
They just go learn it, and too much information is just like having no information.
Yes, sir.
Now, the number one thing that you got to do to be in the streets is you got to have income that doesn't require you to punch the clock. Otherwise, you do this every day. So you're going to have to think of ways to earn yourself some money that's not only going to get you some money, but it's going to keep you out the street. It's going to keep you out the wrong people's face. Everything you thinking is proactive about you being on your own, succeeding. Mm-hmm. That's the first tenet of the game. You ain't need no motherfucker to be who you want to be. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, I know. But I want to ask you a question before I even answer that one. Okay, but I should have asked you this before you even. There's two things I need you to explain. Number two would be street game, but let me ask you this one real quick. I think it's very important. We need to explain to people there's a difference between book smarts and street smarts. It seems like these nerds who are good at school, math, social studies, science, they think that they can take what they learn in a school onto the street and think that they can survive or actually be successful when it comes to street games. So I'm sorry, but I want to go back a second because I want you to go and lace them and let them know what actually street game is and what is the difference between street game and book smarts.
Well, you looking at a brother that got both. I got a master's.
I know, yes,
in
I know
teaching and learning and education. My thing is you have to have street smarts in order to maneuver.
Yes.
In the world without being around a bunch of people. Without having to travel with a crowd of motherfuckers that believe the same shit you believe. Now, the street smarts is going to enhance your book smarts because when someone speaks to you, not only are you going to deliver a book smart conversation, you're going to be delivering it with street smart intentions. So the things you're saying is going to be of design rather than whatever the book says this goddamn shit is. The book is going to tell you what it is. Okay, this is a tire. A motherfucker street smart is gonna tell you, man, that's a motherfucker that you can put on a car, or you can do this, you can do that. It's gonna give you a whole bunch of shit you can do with that information, if that makes sense to you.
Oh no, yeah, I'll give you a prime example for me. So there's always that time we out fucking around and doing shit, and there's a test the next day. You know what I mean? But we don't study for that test. So the street smarts will allow me to get close to the real smart motherfucker, cheat off his paper. But put him in a prime position that, we had a party or something, I'll introduce him to some kind of a woman and shit. You see him at the party, Yeah,
but Dean, I don't think that's street smart. That is something a street smart person would do.
Well, I'm using my savvy.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's something they would do because it's savvy. It's smart. But a street smart motherfucker will take a test that he didn't study for with the knowledge that he has. He would answer the questions with what he think, but only he would give a real answer. He wouldn't say a yes or a no. He would say yes because woo, 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 and he would make his points. Now, I'm not saying that would make him pass the test,
right?
But that would make him be ready for a test. And then let's say when he got that score and he failed, he would know next time I have a test, I ain't really gonna be out the night before.
Well, I know I shouldn't be out the night before exactly, but there are some nights when you're fucking around and
shit happens.
Yeah, shit happens. Things do happen. But getting back to what we're saying, guys, if you have a question, please put a Q. Lines are open if you guys want to call in and you want to join in, not to join the conversation, but if you have a question or anything when it comes to women dating or the game or anything like that. But what has happened? I know we got your bullet points that we're going to talk about and discuss. What do you think Do you think the internet has done more damage to the young man? Because you know what it was back in the, when we had pay phones and all that other stuff, and we had to go talk to women. You know, you didn't eat if you didn't talk. You know, I remember me for the skating rink. You know, when they used to tell us
You didn't eat if you didn't have no conversation.
Didn't have no conversation. You were forced to face it, and if you didn't face it, you just on the sideline, and no one really gave a fuck about you.
And see what has happened is so many of these people that was on the sidelines ended up with money, and they changed the rules of the motherfucking game politically. They changed it. It's illegal for you to be the way you're supposed to be as a little boy. It's not really right for you to say your fire truck. No, you can't play with my fire truck if she a girl. I'm saying you supposed to play with dolls. You're supposed to let her play with your fire truck. I mean, all that kind of goddamn shit is going on now, and it makes you not see something that put it in you is that you take what you have learned in the streets and you survive on it from daily mental activities all the way up to your living accommodations, your eating, all that. If you ain't living off of it, depending off of what you learned and how well you executed, you'll never have no game because you're not dependent on your skills. That's what game is. You use your skills to get your income or whatever the hell. It's not all about income. When you talk about income, then it's mostly illegal when you're talking about game. But when you talk about game overall, it's how you represent yourself. It's how you deal with situations and how you avoid what could happen, the negatives. You avoid that shit. And they be saying, damn, man, the nigga got game.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Let's talk about bullet point number 2 because I feel that connects to what you're saying right now, y'all. Come on, talk on that.
The mental surviving.
About your circle, the mentality to maintain your position, status.
Yeah. Now see the thing about it, when you really and truly in this game, everything. When I say in this game, that means you're mentally in it.
Oh yeah.
Everything you do represents what you think. Otherwise, when you go to have lunch, you want to go to have lunch at a place that's representative, nice place if that's the case. Yes. And you want to go eat with people that is your peers so that while y'all having a conversation over this lunch, it's not going to be interrupted by some complete bullshit. You know, not that a motherfucker that's with game never think of bullshit, but when he do and he's sitting around people, they ain't gonna be saying, yeah, I can see that. They gonna say, man, that's some stupid shit, man. You know, they ain't gonna let you say nothing stupid. They ain't gonna let you believe in nothing stupid.
No.
You're gonna be outnumbered, man. You're wrong.
We got a call. 561. What's your name, sir? And what's your question?
Hey, greetings, gentlemen. This is Norman. I'm calling in, man. I'm tuned to the show, and I got a question on game.
Okay, what's up, bro?
Okay, I heard in one of the past shows that I listened to Rosebud, he talked about somebody called in and they say one of the biggest problems. They asked Bud, what was one of the biggest problems he see with young men, and he said pretending, you know, identifying with everybody else, but not identifying with themselves, not knowing who they are. Could y'all speak on that?
Man, that is, if not the biggest, that's next to the biggest problem dudes have. Identity, Dean. You know, they have no identity. They don't have any identity because they're not applying any of the basic shit you learn if you really hang in the streets. You know, you ain't gonna have the best wardrobe, but the motherfucker with the best wardrobe, when he's standing around you, can't say shit because you talk enough shit. I'm saying it's ways to combat shit that dudes never learned because they was prevented from doing the shit raised by their mothers. Don't want them out there, blah, blah, blah. Don't want this, don't want that. You can't run away from this shit. You have to face it and deal with it the way you're supposed to deal with it, which is take it in and use it when appropriate.
Yeah, a lot of young men call her fake being a man, meaning that they try to impress women. That's the greatest problem. I'll give you an example. So this guy Goldie B says, I mean, how we know old dude like a bug has women? See what I'm saying? The motherfucker is making shit about women already, knowing that he can't even get a bitch if one came in his way. So Goldie, either you shut the fuck up or call him bitch, or you gonna get the fuck out. But anyway, Carl, what I'm saying to you is this is the problem is, dog. The problem is that everybody is trying to impress women and not doing anything. Again, see, what people don't understand is Bud and I love ourselves above all things. And that is the key component to all this. Most people don't love themselves. They like themselves, but they don't love themselves to stand on anything, to be able to lose a woman. You see what I'm saying? To say, you know what, look, I believe in this so much, I'm willing to lose you over it. No, they don't do that anymore. We want to go to counseling. We want to work things out. We want to.
They ain't got no principles. They ain't got no boundaries.
Right, none whatsoever.
You know, and when the cat say something like, "How do we know older dude like Bud got some?" No, but check this out.
It's crazy.
I don't care if you know if I have women, because it ain't about no goddamn woman.
Right.
Every motherfucking thing I'm telling you is about your ass. This ain't got shit to do with women. You know, if you want to make it about women like Steve say, then that's on you, dude. You on the wrong show. This is a show about dudes feeling they motherfucking Wheaties.
Yes,
period.
Sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
I'm feeling that, man. I appreciate you. Can I fall back in the queue?
Yeah, throw you back in the queue. If you got a question, just call back in, brother, okay?
Definitely, man.
All right.
Love yourself, man.
I appreciate it. Yeah. So, you know, the young man asked a great question about the mask, but even going back, Bud, you can't maintain a position if you don't even know how to create a position, dog. It's like
see, that's another thing. That's Dean, what you just said. If you don't know how to you can't maintain a position if you don't know how to create a position. Being a person that live or grow up in the streets, you automatically learn that. You automatically learn that shit.
I'm talking about, Bud.
Hey, I'm talking about the very important thing that creating a position means is, let's say you coming up as a kid, first you're going to have a fight. Then you're going to be able to talk shit. Then, you know, all of this stuff is creating your image. And then as you get older, you're going to change from that bullshit, and you're going to start making your image be more smooth or blah, blah, blah. But if you don't have an image, you ain't going to try to protect it.
Absolutely. We have a call. Area code 850, sir. What's your name and what's your question?
Yes, sir. This is JB.
Yes, sir, JB. What's going on, buddy?
Yeah, my question is, so you guys, I just like listening to what y'all are saying. Y'all are talking about like being not trying to impress anybody. That's like an important thing when it comes to game and like the streets. But my thing is like, how do you know? Because I mean, you guys know because y'all are those guys. But how do you know that what you're doing is like good, or like, you know, how do you know? How are you have confidence in what you're doing?
Well, let me tell you. Okay, I've always said there's nothing wrong with having emotions. Before I throw the butt, there's nothing wrong with having emotions. We all have emotions. It's when you're emotional. I'm saying that's when added to a woman. I'm saying fear. Okay, but I've changed the terminology now. I'm gonna say fear is Santa Claus, rejection Santa Claus, or making excuses, you know, coming up with things. What I'm saying, before I throw the butt, what I'm saying is, how do you feel about yourself when you get around something that you actually are seeking out? And that's going to be the point of which, you know, you see, the thing is, but people don't want to look in the mirror anymore. People don't want to look at their truth. People always want to hide themselves, lie to themselves, and be more than what they want to be. But I'll throw it to you, then I'll come back. But Bud, what say you on his question that he's asking, man?
Well, the thing, as far as he's saying, how do you know when what you thinking is the correct shit? It's the same way if you're on a basketball team and they know it's 3-pointers, but they call when we used to just take them 3-point shots, they wasn't 3-pointers. They was just long shots. And, and they used to call it gunning. Man, he's a gunner. You know, you get that motherfucker the ball, he's shooting from wherever he at. Yeah. But if I make the shit all the time, being a gunner would become cool. So what I'm saying is you would hear the response from the audience as far as is it cool or not? Just like this guy, one of the problems that dudes today have is they are scared to fucking take a chance. They scared to take a chance to see if what they thinking is right.
Right. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. I like always pause. Mr. Miller, this is what we're saying. This is, but again, this is what they've created on the internet. They think we're defined by fucking women. We're not defined by women, Mr. Miller, and I don't understand something. You're saying if Bud has so much advice on the game, motherfucker, why don't you take a moment and look at who the fuck you talking about first and do your homework to realize that, do you know he's had so many of them? Okay, and one thing you'll never understand is you'll never be at a level where not only do you have women, but these women are bringing you money and doing whatever the fuck he tells them. You ain't even on that level. So what you got to understand is game is not about women. And if you have to ask a man to define himself by a woman, then you a straight up weak ass bitch. So but I'm gonna let Bud answer this question for him because he's his own man. But this is what we're saying. See, do you understand how these content creators on YouTube have got this cult mentality saying that you've got to show your woman to show that you have game?
Man, see, the thing about that is that's how you don't have game. That's how you say some shit that sound good that the mass is gonna fucking go for. Because any motherfucker with game, the last motherfucking thing he gonna show is his woman, and the last thing he gonna be talking about is his goddamn woman. Because if you motherfucking talk about her, you sending the wolves at her. So I ain't saying I'm hiding the bitch. I know better than to talk about the bitch. And what I'm saying also is I am the motherfucking prize. I don't think about no goddamn woman. And that is very attractive to women. When they realize you ain't giving a fuck about them, that takes half of your work away. Because they ain't gonna try none of them games that they be trying with a motherfucker like me. Because they know I'm gonna smash them. I'm not putting up with that shit.
Absolutely. So caller, okay, why are you asking this question, big guy, real quick? Why are you asking this question?
Shit, you mean the question about like knowing what's right? Because I'm saying like at least like for me, like I'm trying to like obviously improve. So it's like
no, wait, what are you
stop, bro? You're not trying to improve because you ain't taking no goddamn chances. You want to play it safe.
That's what I'm saying. There is no try. I'm sorry, I'm an old Star Wars guy. There is no try. Do or do not. That means that when you say I'm trying, you're not actually trying. You got it written. You got it on what I call Bud on paper. You just write it. It sounds good on paper, but you ain't really doing that shit. So all that.
Dean, you know what it really is? He's a warner. He want it. He's not gonna go get it. See, wanting is just the first step to getting something.
Yes.
You got to take all the steps if you want it. You got to want it. Then you got to design a plan to go get it. And then you got to go get it. You can't sit up there and stop at wanting it, which is what a lot. And they don't move on their wants because they don't want to be wrong. They don't want to make a mistake. And what they don't know is if you don't make no mistakes, you ain't gonna learn shit.
Right. But you know what, Bud? Yeah. You know what, Bud? Real quick, caller. Another thing, the reason why he doesn't want it, because it has to be attached to getting some pussy. And if you want something and it's not for yourself, but your own island, you know what I mean? Then
Dean, you know, they keep talking about to get the bitch. Don't you realize that niggas like me, that's what we use. We act like we don't want them. We act like they should want us. If you ain't wanting me, then don't come over here fucking with me. Because what I'm saying, if you're fucking with me, I'm at you to get some money, period.
Mm-hmm.
Today, I'm not, like that. Because, man, I couldn't keep up with these young doggone bucks around here, trying to hold their own. But I didn't mellowed into another phase of the game, whereas I'm letting the game do all the work for me.
Yeah.
The game I have does all the work. When I come in the joint, I'm really not gonna fuck with nobody till they come near me, which I know that's them fucking with me.
Exactly. All right, Carla. Any other questions you got, big dog?
Well, yeah, because I was saying that because like at least the way that I was like grew up, like you do something. So what the other guy is saying is he's saying that you
hold on, excuse me one
like
second.
You get
Hold
your
on, wait, hold on a second. All right, dog, y'all gotta understand. This is not God. Okay, men don't gossip. Okay, all right. Well, not you, caller. Yeah, the one in saying in the chat room. Please listen to me, dog. This is not. I don't think y'all understand. See, y'all are so used to gossiping, worrying about women. This is a man's space, okay? And men don't gossip. So without Deuce, I'm a time you out, big dog. But don't come back in this motherfucker gossiping, dog. Men don't fucking gossip. That's what women do. Okay? Men don't cause drama and all that bitch ass shit. That's the problem, man. It's like these look, bud. These motherfuckers got two sharks on a live show, and the thing that's coming out their mouth is prove me about women and gossip. And then they wonder why motherfuckers don't want to even fuck with them. But I'm sorry, bud. I didn't mean to interrupt you. But Carla, go ahead and finish what you're saying. I just had to check that shit, dog. That's a problem with men today. But go ahead, Carla, finish what you're saying. Go ahead, man. You got it.
You know, because I'm saying that y'all like that I'm seeing between you two is that y'all both have like a very strong confidence in what y'all do. Like y'all don't give up.
No,
like,
a belief in oneself. Remember, Bud's Island, Steve's Island. We believe in ourselves.
But he correct, because that belief promotes confidence.
Yeah. So
if you don't have that belief, bro, you ain't gonna be confident. Dean, let's say he thought of something and he don't really know if this would work. What he gonna do? Sit there and call into your show and ask you if it would work? That motherfucker finna go out and do it and see what happened, and then he gonna make adjustments, blah blah blah, and he gonna keep on because he thought of it and he know it'll work. He just gotta do it right. Shit.
Yeah, proper adjustments. Yeah.
Hey, and he ain't calling me. He ain't calling whoever because he's an island. His phone system don't work when he need help.
Fuck no, hell no.
So y'all don't even like. If you have like a thought, you don't like discuss it. You just go do it.
Hey man,
like, you don't discuss it with other people.
Hey, let me ask you something. If you a monster, and you really ain't finna call another monster, so who can you call? So what I'm saying is, when I'm thinking, who the fuck I'm gonna call and ask them? I might call Tay, or I might call Steve and ask them. You know, man, I was thinking about woo woo. And shit, man, that don't sound right to me. Man, shit, that sounds like something I would do. I mean, I'm listening for that shit. I'm not asking them what to do or how to do it. None of that shit like that. I'm listening for a motherfucker on my level to see what I'm saying. And if they do see it, I'm going to be happy. But if they don't see it, I might rethink it, but I'm still going to do it.
Exactly. Regardless. Because he's got to see it for himself, because that's our interpretation from our reality. But again, if you're on your own island, you have your own reality, and you should move off of what you believe in. He said last week, think it, do it.
Every man is an island. If he is not, then he's a motherfucking community of suckers.
Right. Exactly. Does that make any sense, big guy?
Yeah, but you need game to do that though.
No. What you need is somebody with game who can coach you up and teach. See, this is the thing. Y'all guys feel like you can't get there. You can get there, but you have to be a student of the game. That's the problem, being a student. That means, like I always tell you guys, don't be Daniel's son like the Karate Kid. When someone has game, they're going to teach you something that you don't understand and don't know. Like, go wash those cars. But you're expecting, well, game is supposed to give me all these women. Game's supposed to give me all this pussy. I mean, look at Bud. Bud get pussy. Look at Steve. Steve get pussy. But wait a second. What are you teaching me? You're not teaching me anything to get pussy. Then you're not thinking, because it's beyond pussy. Pussy's not the game. Never will be. And if you make pussy the game, then you will never get in the doors, Bud, of someone that wants to teach you, because you're not worthy of the information, Bud. What say you, Bud?
The thing about game, man, is you can make yourself think what you're doing is about it. But if you still having these kind of questions, if you still don't have a particular principle about shit that you believe, that you go on, you ain't never gonna have no game.
Mm-hmm.
Game it teaches, actually, through this conversation, I'm just realizing this, Dean. Game teaches you how to be an island.
Nothing but.
It teaches you how to be an island. You don't need nobody but this information you got in your fucking head.
To be self-sufficient for yourself.
Goddamn right, man. That's a good way to say that shit, Dean, and I never would have thought it if I wouldn't been on here kicking it with you.
That's what I'm saying. That's as we're saying, young man, at the end of the day, you don't want to be an island. You want to be a state connected to other states. You see what I'm saying? You want to be, for some reason, you feel like you need to be connected. And that's the worst part, because you're too busy trying to connect to other mindsets, thought processes, and individuals that, may I say it, I have a losing mentality.
Hey, he don't have no traditions that he holding on to.
Exactly.
See, you don't have no beliefs, nothing positive. On an island, that's all you have is the traditions that you can develop, the things that you believe. You don't have what everybody have in this country or that country. That's why you an island, because you are self-sufficient. You got your own language, like most people on islands do.
Mm-hmm.
You eat your type of food, like most people on islands do. I mean, your own entity. That's what it's about, man. And that's what I see you don't have. You don't have no identity whatsoever.
Yeah, at the end of the day, so young man, again, you can't see it yet. Remember, you can't see what we see until you start to learn that you're allowed. Listen, you're allowed to love yourself. And I know that sounds cliche. I know people saying, what is he talking about? But y'all don't understand that that's all the island is. Hey, that's the key point of the island, the love we have for ourselves, bud.
Hey, that's the key point of life.
Yeah, period. Yes.
Hey, that's why having this street mentality is so smart. You gotta love yourself, and you gotta think you or what you think or what you about is the shit. You can't be worried about somebody else's the shit too. That's what everybody worried about. They want everybody to be the same shit. You ain't gonna be the same shit. I'm gonna be the shit in my way. Steve gonna be the shit in his way. And what's gonna happen when they have a gathering of people who the shit? They gonna say it's what they what pimps a pimp meeting. I forgot what they call that shit, man. But it's goddamn way. It's gonna be that for you. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. Game makes you believe in yourself because it makes you show you and all people that what you do can make money. It can help you live. It's the reason you look are worth looking at or observing. Everything about you is tied into game, in the game you have. How you drive your car, how your car look. Not necessarily is it new or brand new or whatever. It's always clean. It always run good. If it's an older car, the air conditioner, all that shit work. I mean, you trying to make sure that you representing because you're in this game. You got a game mentality.
Yes, sir. All right, caller. You have anything else before you throw you back in, big dog?
No, I'm good. Thank you, guys.
All right, if you got any other questions, let us know. We'll throw you back in. Thanks for the call, brother. We really appreciate the call. We got another call right here. Area code 470. What's your name, sir? And what's your question?
Hello.
What's your name, sir? And what's your question?
Hey, this is T Booker.
Okay, can you speak up a little bit, dog? Because you sound far away, dog. Come to the mic a little bit or get off the speaker. We can't really hear you.
Hold on. I'm on my headset. That's the best that I can do right now.
Okay, what's your question, buddy? What's up?
No, I got a question for Professor.
Okay, big dog. How old are you?
34.
Okay, this how it work as men. We ask you what you got a question, just ask your question. You don't have to tell who you ask the question. Ask the question. It's gonna get answered. So go ahead and ask your question, big dog. You got it.
Hey, so look, check this out, Professor. I had caught one, but she kept bringing up the past. Long story short, I fired her. Is that the right thing to do? Because I done tried, trying to talk her out of it, trying to keep it moving. But
talk out of what?
Keep bringing up the past.
Well, aren't you the CEO of your life? Aren't you the company? Aren't you the company? Yes or no?
Yeah, I'm the company.
No, you're not the company because you're letting employees run the company.
Hey, hold on real quick. Dean, with all due respect.
No, with all due nothing. No, hold on. No. Listen, dog. Wait. No, it's a question for both of us. We're gonna answer both of this both our way because if it's gonna hurt your pussy, get your fucking ass off. I'm just trying to help you. I'm not the bitch sitting around here complaining about a fucking woman. You are. You're the one that has no leadership skills, and you're the one that has a fucking woman challenging you. But yet, with all due respect, you don't want to hear that? Bud is gonna tell you the same fucking thing in his own way. So why are you all upset about this shit? Wait. You want me to cut your bread and tuck you in and give you some warm milk and tell you that it's gonna be okay and that you're a swell guy, and if you pray hard enough, she's gonna realize that you're a man and come back? Okay, I'm sorry. Hey, you know what? I'll be quiet. When Bud gets done, I'm gonna come back in and repeat the same thing that he is gonna say. So, Bud, the young man's asking you a question. What a fucking shame.
So look.
Hey, caller, check this out.
If I cared about what you think, I'll let you know.
Oh, nigga, you need
Hey, caller. Let me ask you a question. If you don't care what Steve the Dean saying, and you didn't call into his show, why the fuck do you care what this bitch saying?
Well, this the thing. I was gonna call your show, but when I got on YouTube, I seen that you was online on something else, so I just hit your line.
Okay, but bro, that ain't got nothing to do with what I asked you.
No, I just wanted to see if I moved the right way. That's all.
Jesus Christ,
bro. Well, when you asked if you moved the right way, that's a yes or a no question, and when he tell you no and start telling you why you didn't move the right way, you get all pushed out of shape. And talking about you don't give a fuck what he say. That don't make no sense, bro. He ain't calling in to you, you calling into him. And if you ain't calling into him, you calling into me. And I really agree with what the fuck he told you.
So what I'm hearing is I ain't do nothing wrong.
You did
no, you did everything wrong because you care about what that bitch say.
Jesus Christ.
No, don't get me wrong. I don't. That's the whole reason.
Hey, listen, bro. Listen, man. See, this is what's wrong with you guys. You will not tell yourself the truth. If you didn't care about what the bitch say, you wouldn't be talking about her on the phone right now. You wouldn't have woke up with her on your goddamn mind. That don't make sense to you.
Me asking if me firing her was the right thing to do. God. I already did it. What I'm saying is me knowing that you already been in there, you've been there, done that, and I just asked you to see if I made the right
do you
decision.
think if Bud fires a woman, he's gonna call me?
Hold
on, nothing, motherfucker. No, you shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. You gonna listen.
Man, listen, I ain't
get your bitch ass off there, bitch. We're gonna talk about your bitch ass. Hold on 1 second. Let me explain something. You think if Bud got rid of a fucking bitch, he gonna call me and get my validation? Steve, what's up, Bud? Yeah, I just dropped this bitch. What you think? You think he give a fuck what I think? You think I'm gonna go to Bud and say, Bud, I just got rid of one. What you think, bud? What you think? Nah, motherfucker, the truth is that your bitch-made ass is in love with that bitch that don't want your punk ass. And you mad because you don't want to hear the truth. Now, look, Bud is going to say it this way, but you know I'm going to say it my way. If you're calling here to ask a question, you're going to get 100% honesty and truth. I'm not here to hurt your pussy motherfucker. You don't need to get mad at me, but you get mad at me because you know you moving like a weak bitch. And why you getting mad at me? Well, because what, you want me to tell you it's okay? But I'm lost here, bud. Why is it these?
Well, don't be lost because you sure telling them the truth. The thing is, brother, 2 and 2 is 4.
Exactly.
You got to understand if you then got rid of the bitch and you don't care about the bitch, you shouldn't be talking about the bitch, let alone have any concern about the bitch.
And yeah, but
do you agree with that, bro?
Well, no, we'll call him back. I'll let his ass go. We'll call him
let him go?
Let that motherfucker go. Listen, here's the thing. How the fuck are you calling and ask a question and then you challenging the answer? You don't want to. You don't want to ask the question.
That's the way they are, man. They challenge what they shouldn't challenge, and then they go for they challenge what they shouldn't challenge, and what they should challenge, they just go for.
We're gonna let you cool down, big dog, and we'll call you back after this call, okay, dog? Let's bring in 951. 951, what's your name? What's your question, buddy?
Hey, top of the morning, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to recover from that previous conversation.
Okay, what's your name, big guy? Yeah, what's your name, big guy? What's your name? What's your name?
My name is Ari.
Okay, Ari, what's your question, buddy? What's up?
My question is, so I'm a bachelor. I've been a bachelor for about 4 or 5 years. Would it be more wise to bring a broad to my place, or would it be more wise to bring a broad in a whole different environment other than the place of your own?
Arthur, tell us, what would be more wise to you?
That's what I was going to say, man. Why would you need somebody to tell you what is better for you?
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think is better for you? And then know your why. What is better for you?
Well, based on the experience that I had, so I started bringing in a couple of bras over to the spot, right? And the situation itself is, I'm thinking that the broad is cool until I get to know the broad, because you know how the saying goes, you don't get to know them until you start really.
Wait. Let's be honest. You just trying to fuck.
You ain't bringing her over to your house to get to know her.
You ain't right. That's the saying, but
you bring her over to your house to get that goddamn pussy, and when she see that's what you're doing, they flip.
Right, they flip.
Yeah. I'm not going to front about that, but yeah, but
hey, listen, bro. You talking about you ain't gonna front about that, but that's what you was doing, fronting about it.
Right. You gotta listen to what we're saying, dog. What we trying to explain to you, big dog, is most of you motherfuckers are lying, disingenuous motherfuckers. You're trying to tell her what she wants to hear. You're trying to get her to your crib, and then you want to throw a surprise that I'm trying to fuck, versus just tell the bitch you want to fuck from the get-go to see if she's gonna be down or not. So you're kind of lying to women, and then you're mad because they flipping on you for being lying. You're lying to the women. Bud, I'm sorry. What say you, Bud?
But that's exactly right, man. You know, you first of all, you tell the truth. Did you bring them over there under the pretense of what you really wanted to do, or you was just getting them over there any way you could, and then you brought what you wanted to do once they was there?
Be honest.
Well, here's the thing, though.
No, just answer the question. Sir, just wait, young man. Just answer the question, dog. You don't need listen. Always remember, if I ask you what 2 + 2 is, it's 4. You don't need to tell me about Miss Crabtree. You don't need to tell me you put an apple on her desk and you sat on the 5th row in the 3rd aisle. Yes or no? Which one is what Bud asked you? Did you lie to the motherfucking woman and then spring it on her, or were you honest with them from the get-go? You know you wasn't honest. So what do you think it is, dog?
Well, hold on. Let me start with the story first, real quick. So when I met the girl and everything, we didn't sugarcoat anything. Yeah, I wanted to smash and everything. So I brought her over and gave my address and everything first.
Wait. Time out. And you told her, I'm giving you this address so we can fuck.
No, I didn't say it like that.
Hey, bro. You didn't say it like that, but did you tell her that? Yeah, however you told her, did you tell her that?
You was fine. I thought you can come over to my spot and we can get it on. That's how I presented it to her. And she was
Okay,
with it.
I'll go with. Hey, bro, that's a hint. But I'll go with that. That is a hint. We can get it on. You finding all that shit, girl. I want to go up in them goods.
Well, you know what? Hold on, Carly. You know what, Bud? But here's the thing about a lot of these guys: they don't know how to fuck. They ain't got no bedroom game. So when most women come over, motherfuckers don't know what to do. Motherfuckers don't know how about to set the music, set the lighting, set the tone, and be able to talk. So,
hey, which one of them did you do, bro, when you brought them over?
So I already had everything set up. I cleaned the house.
Hey, I didn't ask you that, man. I did not ask you that.
Okay.
Which one of them did you do?
As far as what? When I brought her over?
Hey, yes, when you brought her over, what did you do?
So when I brought her over, I already had the house smelling clean. I had everything looking clean, right? Played a little music. She's already into the house, right? So as I go and try to get to know her, one thing I noticed that
no, this is important. You're leaving out a chunk. Tell us what the conversation was like, so then we can tell you why she flipped on you. Because this is where the rubber, Bud, meets the road right here. I'm
gonna get to that part.
All right, we wait.
So when she comes over, she's
hey, bro, I don't want to wait. Fuck you and your goddamn story. Tell the answer to the question.
What?
I'm trying to get to it.
You trying to get to it, ain't getting to it. Get to it.
What did you say to the woman?
Okay. Let me. Can I speak, please?
Okay. So you can't speak.
So she's coming over, and we getting down. She undresses and everything.
Man, I've been hung up on this motherfucker, man.
How our day was going and whatnot. She said, "Okay, what do you want to do?" She gets to the point saying that she wants to either do it in the living room or she wants the bedroom. Go straight up to the point.
And what'd you do?
So I said we could take it down to the bedroom. Okay,
you letting her dictate where y'all fuck. So she leading you. So she's leading you now.
Not only that, man. Where's your skills at, man? You didn't touch that ass. You didn't do nothing while you was walking up to the door.
Look, man. When she got to the door, she already had put her hands on me right when I opened up the door, let her in. That's how serious.
Oh man, see, this is what I don't understand about you, motherfuckers, man. If she did all that, why you didn't smash?
Yeah, why didn't you fuck? Why did she flip?
No. I'm trying to tell you before we got to that. So when we got to the bedroom, right, she was already pulling on my clothes. Like I said, she led the whole scene. When we got to the bedroom, the first thing she noticed is in the interior of my room and stuff. And that one little particular thing that she found was a piece of some type of female product, like it was like some kind of bra or something like that. And that's when she snapped and just blew the fuck up.
Wait. And
but what did you say?
Because
you should have told that bitch, I know you don't want no nigga that don't know other motherfucker won't.
Hey, Bud, you know what I always tell my guys, Bud? To have a lost and found box right when the bitch walk in, so she'll realize that when other women leave shit around your house, what you do is that you collect the motherfucking
you way too motherfucking much for me.
I'm very serious. I'll give you a story. This is the break, dog. When they walk in, they see the lost and found box. They're gonna be like, what is that? Oh, let me tell you what it is. See all that shit in there? That's from other women leaving shit over my place. And watch this. You can grab one item you want, because any bitch leaving anything in my house, you can get one item. So if you leave something over my house, the next bitch get to take what they want. And then that way, you won't have the problems.
You damn sure won't.
Right.
Well, look. I told her this. I said, well, what are you even asking me for? For one, we ain't in no damn relationship. You know exactly what it is. And all of a sudden,
you talking yourself out the pussy.
No, I wanted to get to know you.
Hey, right there, bro. You talking yourself out the pussy. Right there. You completely talking yourself out the pussy right there.
Why'd you explain yourself? Why are you explaining yourself? You don't.
No, I told her. I said, well, what are you complaining for?
No,
relationship. What you worried about it for?
Hey, bro, but why would you ask her why she asking that?
Yeah.
You already know. You supposed to have something down pat that you say to kill that shit so you can keep going with what you're doing.
And if
you entertain it and make it become a fucking point. Nah, it's in the way. That's where you lost.
But Bud,
Right.
Bud, caller, I just feel that you're not telling us something because something doesn't make any sense. Because if all you're doing is just fucking, she shouldn't care about any pieces around. It sounds like you were telling her you can have a relationship or you're looking for a relationship or something. It's just not adding up, Bud, because there's no way that a piece of pussy that you just fucking is going to notice another female, I don't know, robe or a blanket or bracelet and then start tripping the fuck out. They don't do that when you just fucking. They there to fuck.
Shit, you gotta see how these women be acting, though, man. Like I said,
bro, it ain't the women, it's you. Hey, it's you, man. Soon as that bitch got up to go to the bedroom, you should have said something to let her know she was going to give you some pussy and don't trip. Otherwise, you gotta get out. I don't want to show you my bedroom. I might want to use my bed with you. Whatever the fuck I said would have let her know if you're going back here, we finna do some fuck.
Does that make any sense, big dog? So she got mad. She got mad. Y'all got in an argument?
Well, in the sense of that, but I'm like, no, I'm not gonna get in no argument with no bro. But first of all, like I said, for somebody to start asking me about what else is going on in my damn house, that shouldn't even be the case. So I'm like, you know exactly what we came here for. Why are you asking me that about another woman's bra?
What did you do?
And we ain't in no relationship. But she got mad about that.
Caller, what did you do?
I didn't do anything other than the fact that I let her go. I let her go.
That's why y'all fucking lose. You gotta be ready, not get ready. You should know. I'm saying if I'm brushing my teeth, right? And I always tell them this analogy, Bud. I'm brushing my teeth and shit, Bud. I'm gonna sit there and Bud, let me show you what I do, Bud. So I'm brushing my teeth and everything, Bud. Brushing my teeth, and I have a thought, Bud. That's not it, Bud. When I have a thought, I grab my scribe and I tell my scribe, lock this down for me. If a woman come over here and disrespect my motherfucking house, she got to get the fuck out, right? But then, Bud, I take it to on my island, my city. And what I do is I make that law, man. I stand on that shit. If she raise her voice, disrespect me, or anything like that, and fuck up the vibe, Bud, she got to get the fuck up and go. She got to get gone, Bud. So, but you didn't do that, young man, because you ain't gained. This is what we trying to tell you. You gotta have every angle locked in on what you're going to do, and you gotta look at every scenario and every situation. Get some water, Bud. You gotta look at it. Okay, you gotta look at every area and every situation to know what you're gonna do when it happens. You just don't wait for it to happen and then move, young man. But Bud, you got it, big dog.
Hey, see, that's why I tell these dudes. You gotta be a person with a creative imagination because you're supposed to imagine all kinds of goddamn things.
Scenarios, yeah.
You're supposed to imagine some bitch seeing a rubber. You're supposed to imagine every kind of situation so you'll be able to deal with it. You guys wait till the truck drive 40 miles an hour and his brakes is gone, then you walk in front of the motherfucker and you expect him not to run you over. And you expect when you get ran over for it not to hurt.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt, bro, when you make mistakes.
I guess that's what I do for thinking.
Bro, when you make mistakes and somebody tell you about them, that shit hurt. But what you're supposed to do is understand that pain and don't want to go through it no more. If you understand the pain that you felt when Dean started telling you that shit, and you don't fucking want to feel that shit no more, don't do this goddamn shit you talking about. Stop thinking about this shit. Do the opposite.
Yeah.
Right. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, just do the opposite, man, because you ain't gonna do nothing but find out if it works or not. You already found out that goddamn bullshit you was talking don't work.
Right. So, caller, if this is happening, who's the problem? If this is always happening. If women are coming over and having problems with you, who's the problem?
Obviously, it's me.
Oh yeah, it is all you.
What about you is the problem?
Well, apparently, I shouldn't have to explain myself as to why there's another bra.
You shouldn't have to explain yourself. Period, man.
Period. Right.
And you have no idea what you're gonna do until something happens. That is a loser. Fucking recipe if I ever seen one. I imagine everything that happens to me.
Even zombies, huh, bud?
Hey, even the zombies, goddammit. I fucking imagine me fucking with a bitch and she turn into a zombie. I didn't imagine fucking with Dracula. hey, Dean, I didn't imagine fucking with a vampire bitch and the bitch turned vampire. Oh, D, goddammit. Hey, man, that's how far a motherfucker go, man, trying to be right, trying to be up on shit. You try to be up. You're not accidentally up. It's on purpose.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That makes sense. Like I said, I
hey,
thought we
bro,
were on the same page.
and what you got to do.
On the same page. I thought we was going to get it cracking at the end of the day. But like I said, the broad flipped on me and then she just boned out. And I was like, good. You know, I ain't going to waste my time over here trying to explain shit. She know what it was.
But here's my question. Why do you hate yourself so much?
I never said I did. I'm definitely loving myself, brother. That's why I be having this over here. I love myself. I'm getting twisted now. Somebody that loves himself is not just gonna bring a raggedy bitch over without vetting the bitch to realize she got to be worthy of your time, your attention, and your respect, and then the dick, dog. You just bringing a bitch over that you don't know nothing about. So how the fuck? No, brother. At the end of the day, I do vet my women. This woman is a nurse. You see what I'm saying? She's 25 years old. She ain't got no kids. But I think on the inside, I think she's just moody.
You're looking at what the bitch do. We're talking about her mentality, her fucking character. You're looking at her in that little nurse outfit and shit. Who gives a fuck if she's a nurse, a doctor, a lawyer, whatever the fuck she is? How is she moving? And you don't know how she's moving because you just want to say, oh, you're a nurse, so you're fuckable. Come over to my place. And you don't know shit about that bitch. And you found out she wasn't shit. Had you vetted her, you would have known that, big dog.
The bitch could have worked at the recycling center,
like, I don't just bring random broads over to the crib like that on day one. You see what I'm saying? I talk to the broad and we talk on the phone, and I get to know exactly who she is.
Time out. About what she likes and what she does for a living and what she did as a living. That's bitch ass shit. That ain't telling you anything. That's the company line. Why are you asking a woman about shit that don't really matter? What the fuck did what she does for a living? What she's looking for and all that stupid boring ass shit. How the fuck are you gonna really know what she is? Listen to that, ignorant ass. Bud, I hate motherfuckers doing that interview question shit, bud. It just gets on my fucking nerves, man.
Because that really ain't interviewing the bitch. The bitch gonna tell you whatever fits that question. So you gotta know. The way you vet a bitch is you do shit in front of that bitch and see how she reacts. You know, you say shit to that bitch.
Okay.
You say shit to that bitch and see what the fuck her response is. But what I'm saying is you motherfuckers don't even take a chance on that shit. You know, you might think she should say this, but then instead of you finding out would she say that, you say, nah, I ain't mad. That's what most dudes do. I ain't even answer, man. Fuck it. I ain't gonna even take that chance. So I'm taking that chance. I'm doing what I think.
So this is what
I'm not gonna even think about what I think. I'm doing what I think when I think it.
This is what
go ahead.
I'm sorry, but this is what I don't understand, bud. If all you doing is trying to fuck, why the fuck are you asking all them dumbass questions?
Well, for one, I've just thought, for the most part, as far as getting to know somebody, you're gonna have to leave with some kind of question, right?
Oh my. Okay, young man.
Hey, D, let me ask him this. Do you think asking questions is gonna get you to know that bitch better than fucking the shit out of her?
It's gonna get me to know if she wants to fuck at all. If you ask her if she wants,
you already should know she want to fuck because you're a piece of candy. See, you don't think right, bro. You gotta understand that you don't think right. And your thinking turns women off when they notice it.
Mm-hmm. Because you're asking the generic cookie cutter questions, thinking that you're impressing her by asking her stupid ass shit. Your end game was, I want some pussy. Yes, you just want to fuck. Yes.
Right.
So why didn't we just say, you know what? Let's just go and cut the bullshit. Let's just what's up. Look, why don't you come over my place and let's move some furniture or however you want to say I want to fuck in your own little way. But let her know that and cut out all the bitch ass questions because all the questions don't matter. That's where y'all fail. Y'all, you should never ask questions. You should make statements. And you're not making any statements by asking her what her fucking cat is and what kind of fucking food Vittles likes to eat. How the fuck is that gonna make a statement?
I see.
But see, when you're on your island and you love yourself, you make nothing but statements.
Nothing but statements. God damn it.
You see what I'm saying, young man?
Right.
Hey, you know why, bro? Because you on an island and you own every goddamn thing on this motherfucking island.
Yours.
Hey, you the president, you the governor, you the mayor, you all that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
I
sir.
got you. That makes sense. I got you. So no questions, none of that bullshit. I got you.
Yeah, man. And see, so Dean, we didn't took the time to tell you all this, but if you would have been sharp from Jump Street, that's what Dean was telling you.
Mm-hmm.
When you got offended.
Yeah.
That's what he was saying from the get-go.
Yeah, I'm undefeated with this shit. We undefeated with this shit, bud. We can
I'm just saying, man. You see, that's people gotta understand. A motherfucker ain't gonna say some shit so you can accept it. They gonna tell you something that's gonna hurt your fucking feelings because they gonna tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm. And people can't handle that.
I got you.
Yeah.
Hey, and the average motherfucker wants the truth, but they want you to candy coat it.
Yeah, on their terms.
This nigga ain't candy coating shit.
The game won't allow you to candy code, does
Hey,
it?
I candy coater broke.
Man, look, I can appreciate you guys to tell it like it is because, like I said, I listen to cats like you that's like your age, Mr. Bud, and your age too, sir. It's like they telling me for the most part, yeah, you gotta ask her what whoop-de-boo, ask her what she about in order before you start bringing her to that house and all that. So that's what I did. So I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day,
hey, listen, bro. Listen, man. Listen. I very seldom meet a broad that I don't take and fuck the first day. But the reason I do that, or I can do that, is because I know how to talk to her in 30 minutes and vet the shit out that bitch.
Yep.
I know how to see what's going on with this broad because I know what I have specific things I'm gonna ask her. And she don't have to respond a specific way, but that way that I'm thinking has to be included in her response, or I ain't fucking with her. I ain't after the pussy. I'm trying to have a bitch because if I get the bitch, the pussy come with her.
So back to your main question: should you bring a woman over to your house, or should you learn how to vet? No, should you learn how to vet your own house before you even do anything?
Now, that's the question. What's your answer?
What's that?
That's the question. Do you bring any bitch to your house or do you learn how to vet a bitch?
Oh, I'm gonna have to learn how to vet one.
But how do you do? But how do
you? Hey, you know why I'm going for what you just said? Because you said the key word. You gonna have to learn, and obviously you don't know that right now. And why I say it's key. That's admitting the truth. If you admit the truth, you're gonna be able to do something about it. But as long as you bullshit yourself, you bullshitting yourself. You know how, and you accept it. We don't accept it, man.
Yeah, how much red pill stuff have you listened to, big guy? Be honest.
I don't. You know what? I don't listen to none of that red pill bullshit because it don't make sense to me. I'm gonna be real.
Who do you listen? Well, who do you listen to? Come on, who do you listen to on the internet? Come on, who do you listen to?
Well, I'm not an internet person. You know what I mean? I live with my grandfather at one point before he died, and that's when I already I'm just now stepping into the world, and I got my own first place and everything. So I don't really listen to too many people except for just the older cats like Mr. Bud. But that's about it. I ain't really got nobody.
But then you're not listening to Mr. Bud. Then that's a lie. Because if you're listening to Mr. Bud, you wouldn't have asked the question that you asked. You wouldn't have asked the dumbass question you asked her. And when she opened her fucking mouth, you should have got rid of her. So where are you listening? Where are you listening? What part of Bud are you listening to?
What he said in regards to me just learning how to get my woman, like, what's that?
I say you're listening, but you're not hearing.
Well, I'm listening to you. Said, learn to vet your woman and, learn not to explain yourself for the most part. And that's what I did with this broad, this apparent scenario. So I didn't get the pussy and I ended up sending her out on her way,
So then
I failed in that.
Well, yeah, but you're failing with all the women because you're saying this is what normally happens to me. That's what you said.
Well, no, that's not what I said at all. I said this particular one had. I had a bra in it, which means I have other women that come in to my spot. I don't just bring any bra, any raggedy bra out here in the street. These bras out here today is crazy, man.
Dog. Okay, you understand what a mark is? She saw you as a mark because you recognize that, you know what? You probably, maybe you're leading with your wallet, your little fancy car or something, maybe your little fancy clothes, but she recognized behind that, like the Wizard of Oz, you're not the mighty powerful wizard. You're just a scrawny old motherfucker with you insecure and you ain't standing on shit. So she'll tell you what you want to hear to get into your crib and chin check you. And then she won because you had to explain yourself when you're on your own island. You had to explain yourself to her because she fooled you to think that because she told you she likes what? Cookie dough ice cream or some shit like that. That she was worthy to come over, dog. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. Man, what are we doing?
Hey, to me, if you ain't got no program, you gonna do shit like that.
Exactly. You gotta learn.
You gotta have a program, man. You gotta have something that this bitch gonna do besides give you some pussy.
Yes, sir, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't have like I said, I don't have no fancy BMW, none of that. I got me a little hoopty and stuff like that. And I got my spot. I ain't got no fancy wardrobe or whatever, but I still have the ability to go out here and open my mouth and say something to women out here.
But you're not saying
get
nothing.
a little
You're
look for them to
saying
come over. But I don't bring any broad to make sure she ain't crazy. But obviously I don't have enough game to
No, you have no game. No, not some. Okay, you either have it or you don't. But I don't know why y'all keep thinking like when have you heard of a half a lion or some shit like that? You either got it or you don't. And if you're trying to get it, you ain't got it yet until you learn it. So you're sitting here and see what y'all guys do is you live these lies and tell yourselves more, but it's so hard. Okay, when people have game, they recognize motherfuckers don't have game. Just remember, always remember that. So when you tell a motherfucker I have it, that's like me going to a doctor convention and saying I kind of know surgery. I watched a few YouTube videos and Dookie Heiser and Quincy and shit. And now I know how to operate. They're gonna look at me like I'm a fucking fool. So you can't. So don't say you kind of have something. You don't. You have nothing right now. And that's why you got to empty your thing and stop acting like you have something. Because if you act like you have it, bud, then at that point you are not going to try to listen because you think you know it. Bud, what say you, my brother?
That's why we don't accept it when a motherfucker act like they got it because we can tell they acting. They bad actors.
No Oscar.
Hey, let me tell you something. I was a good actor because when I didn't have a game, I acted like I did, and I didn't even know if I was acting right until I did it and was accepted. That's what I'm saying. You have to be willing to take a chance. You motherfuckers want everything that's gonna work out on paper. On paper, it does work out, but in reality, it's gonna be different.
Wait,
you got to see what it is.
Caller, excuse me one second. Excuse me 1 second. Abatay. Dopay gatay opo akayo.
Daga paya week. Dai paya nukta ba ma.
Nukta ba tayo pay hover house. Dick dog by bitch got Tony. Humans.
Oh man.
Yeah. I'm sorry, we had to talk about island talk. I'm sorry, Colin. Go ahead. What's up, buddy?
I love it. Y'all funny.
Hey, we from Klingon, man. So shit. Our real selves is from Klingon, and we very seldom, but sometimes we go into our real selves.
Yeah, sometimes we gotta make this human form type shit. So, caller, if you have any other questions, we appreciate it. Unlike the other guy who got mad, we'll try to call him back because he's kind of upset and shit right now. We got his little pussy tied up, so we're gonna see if we can help his ass out. Okay, big dog.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you guys for helping me out.
I respect, big dog. We appreciate you. We'll throw you back in, man. Great call, man. That was an awesome call. Wait, we got another call right here. Area code 470, sir. What's your name and what's your question?
Hey, this T Booker again.
Hey, what's going on, Mr. Booker? You ready to talk to us now?
I wasn't never not ready, man. You
All
gonna
right.
keep cutting me off.
Hey, this booker that used to fuck with me.
Hold on, yeah, Professor.
What's
Hey,
up,
hold
booker?
on real quick. Hold on. Like, Dean, I know this your show. You know what I'm saying? And my mistake was calling in to the fake ass guru trying to get some real
your
game.
mistake. No, you can't. No, bitch. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. It's not your fucking show.
Which
Number one. Your mistake was.
I'm not in my
your
feelings,
mistake
bro.
was. Your mistake was. Your mistake was. You came from. Hold on. Your mistake was, sir. If you don't shut the fuck up, all right, we'll call you back. We'll call you back. Calm down. We'll call you back because you still acting feminine. Your mistake was. I'm not a fucking fake anything, bitch. I was doing this shit before YouTube and all this shit, motherfucker. So you think, you dumb fuck, you think the man above me would entertain a motherfucker who doesn't have game? Now I'm gonna ask you this question before we call your bitch ass back. Do you think that this motherfucker above me is gonna fuck with a motherfucker who isn't real? I want you to think about that. Think. Fake guru? Come on, man. Fuck out of here.
Dean, now, I'm going to be honest. I fucked with him. He came to SWU, but he tried some of this same shit. We went head to head, but that motherfucker conformed. And he ended up, doing well, seeing a lot of his mistakes. He is a nigga that'll call back and own up to his mistakes. But I never seen or thought he would just argue like that.
Because he got mommy, got a lot of mommy in him because he don't want to listen. See,
we bumped heads too. So I'm saying I know he got that in him, but the way he just didn't want to hear what you were saying, calling into your show, don't want to hear what you're saying. That
right.
does not make sense.
Hey, bud, I have no game. I'm a fake guru, right? I'm a fake guru, but yet he can't handle the truth that I'm telling him. Now we're gonna call you back because I know your bitch ass is listening. But the thing how this works is that you need to do less talking and more listening. It's odd, bud. It's always the ones that's fucked up. They want to keep running their fucking mouths and they don't want to listen to anything, bud. Isn't that odd?
Hey, man, it's always the motherfuckers that don't have no game that want to tell you about game.
Exactly. So we'll call him back. Let's call that motherfucker back. Hold up, bud. We'll call your ass back now. Calm down now. Let's see if we can have dialogue. Here we go. We're going to call him back. All right. We might not want to answer. We'll just continue, but trying to help him.
Man, I wouldn't need him back, man.
Hell no, because he needs help. Okay, so you ready to talk now instead of crying and shit, big dog?
Here we go with this again.
Dog,
what are you talking about crime, man?
Okay, let me tell you what I'm talking about. You don't want to hear the truth because you know that you are the one that's all fucked up. You want us to blame the woman, don't you?
No, anything else.
So when somebody's telling you you fucked up and why you fucked up, why not just listen to the information versus challenge the information?
All right, go back and listen to the recording after this show.
I don't need to.
You ain't said nothing about me being fucked up or why I fucked up. You just kept talking about a bitch. Kept talking about
because that's all you talking about.
What the female think. No, bro, listen. That's why, like I said before, my mistake was calling into talk to you when I was trying to talk to the professor.
You was talking to the professor.
When I know you green to what I'm talking about.
No, I don't have to be green. Okay, young man. Hold on, young man. Listen. Please listen. Do you know when the professor is quiet, he's speaking? Wait, this might go over your head. Let me slow it down. Do you know when your professor is quiet, he's actually speaking as well? And you know what he's saying? You might want to listen to that motherfucking what he's saying. Do you not see that? Do you not see game? He's quiet. He's not correcting me. He's just saying, he said, let it happen and waiting to see how you respond. Do you not see that? Or is that over your head?
What I see is somebody trying to observe the situation and then coming in proper.
How do I
on the other hand, keep making all these blanket statements and don't know shit about me.
Well, I don't need to
You just
know
running
about
your
young
mouth.
man. The game doesn't need to know
Man,
about your
look,
behavior.
look,
Young
look,
man,
look,
your
look,
behavior.
look,
No,
look,
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 it's young
look.
man.
You-
Your behavior
look,
tells
you-
me your story. You're the weak ass bitch that doesn't have any influence over your woman, dog. What do we? Everybody
That's a
knows
lie.
that. Okay, so if you had
Anything else you
influence,
want to say?
wait. If she had influence, why she ask you more than once on something you tell her don't ask you about? Tell me. Why
When
did?
did I ever say that even happened?
You
Now
said
just
that
talking.
she asked
You got
you
the wrong
said.
person, my boy.
Oh my God, Bud. Are we serious here, Bud?
Well, I kind of see what he's saying. He said he never asked you that.
All right,
about
let's
the bra.
unring the bell. What is your question? Let's unring the bell because apparently I'm wrong here.
So that's what I wanted to. If you want to
That's
ask
what
me,
I'm saying. You've been wrong.
ask me a question, ask it.
What is your question? You called in. Hello, caller. What is your question?
Hey, look.
What's your question?
Look. The reason why I
No. What is your question?
Can I talk?
No,
the
caller.
reason why I
But
you're because you got
caller.
confused with
What
all these
is
other
your
players.
question? What is your
I'm not one of them.
caller? What?
I'm not a zombie to this
Caller.
game, bro. You the one that's a zombie.
Caller, how can you say I'm a zombie, dog? You can't touch me with a light pole with a mouthpiece and game, dog. Shut the fuck. Get the fuck out of here. You can't fuck with me.
Man,
but that's here no there. Wait.
That's
That's here no there. But I'm not the one calling into a show about to bitch about a woman, but I'll be quiet. Why don't you tell us? Go ahead. What is your question? Let us hear it. What's your question?
I'm gonna just
No. See, Bud. Wait. Hold on, Bud. Wait. I'm gonna be quiet so Uncle, your professor, can ask you. Bud, go ahead.
You was good, bro.
No, I'm not good. No, what is your question? What is your Bud? Go ahead and talk to you. Go ahead and talk to him so I can wait. Go ahead, Bud.
Hey, Booker. Just ask whatever you was gonna ask, man.
Nah, I was just calling to tell you, like, man, you know, I had 5 females, but at the end of the day, you know, I don't like I said, that's what I did. Now, I was trying to see if I was bringing the situation to you to see if I had missed a step or if it was something that I could have did different. But what I'm saying is, when I get cut off by this other dude because he want to be heard talking about bullshit, like that's the part that's annoying to me. And you green as hell, bro.
Hey, man. I'm not going to say anything but this. You should know whether or not you did whatever right. And when you have a point like that to bring, you know, you kind of bring that point in a statement type fashion, which you was making a statement, but you wasn't really making a statement about that, what you just really said. If you missed a step, you would tell me, you know, I did this last night, woo woo, you know, I ran into baby, blah, 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 and then, you know, step 1, 2, 3, and then you say, I'm just, you know, shit, did a nigga handle that proper? And the nigga would say, man, I think you did, or man, you should have, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I was doing, but Dean kept running his mouth. Man.
Sir, why the fuck are you asking us if you missed a step? Why can't you think on your own?
Bro, I do think on my own.
So why you?
The whole thing is like I like to move properly. So whenever I call in and talk to a professor, I talk to somebody who done been there, done that.
Right, right. I haven't been there, done that. Right.
I don't want to talk to nobody who just be talking on the internet.
Right. Well, you know I was before the internet, motherfucker. Don't you understand that?
Man, look.
So
the
same thing is.
I'm not now one of them other.
Oh, you are one of them motherfuckers. Okay, so wait. Why'd you watch? I'm asking a question. Why'd you get rid of her again? I'm asking. Show us. Why'd you get rid of her?
She kept bringing up the past.
How many times she kept bringing up the past?
She did like 2 times, and I just got rid of her.
Okay, so do you see the influence that she has over you? Why the fuck are you even thinking about that?
If she had influence over me, she'll still be here.
No,
so
she didn't have.
If
she didn't have influence over you, you're calling about the fucking woman, bitch. She has influence on you.
Man, I'm calling about the situation.
Nigga, she is a situation, you dumb fuck.
Man, she's a situation. Really stupid,
dog.
I really don't know why.
Young man, think, motherfucker. You're calling about a woman you let go. Why the fuck do you care?
Green as hell,
oh my Lord, have mercy. Why do you care? Wait. Why do you care so much?
Life,
why do you care, dog? Why do you care? Tell me why
you
care.
I care. You the one that keeps saying I care.
Okay, why would you call in?
If I called Professor to see if I made a proper move, like all this other shit that you keep bringing into it that don't exist, that's what's annoying.
Doesn't your professor
That's
tell you
why,
to think it
that's
and
why
do
I
it?
don't want to talk to you.
Doesn't your professor tell you to think it, do it? Yes or no?
Bro,
doesn't your
you
professor
keep
tell you
on
to think?
running your mouth, bro.
Doesn't
I'm
your
not even, I don't even
professor?
want to talk to you no
Doesn't your professor tell you to
Hey,
think
bro,
it,
look,
do
you
it?
got it, bro. You got it,
I
bro.
know I
Go
got
ahead
it,
and
and
go-
you don't.
Go influence.
I know I got it, and you
That's what
don't.
you is. Go,
So
go
you
talk
keep
to the rest of these
you keep
bitches on
listening,
Lil
you
Bro.
weak
That's
ass
what you do.
bitch. And guess
That's
what?
what you do.
You'll be running back to that bitch. I can tell already in your voice. You crying. You just got done crying, motherfucker. Get your bitch ass out of here, weak bitch. All right, let's bring in the next caller. Area code 647. What's your name? What's your question, buddy? What's up?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, gotta let you go. Can't talk to kids. No, you sound like you ain't. You sound like you should be in high school. Gotta let you go. Guys, lines are open, guys. If you got a question, go ahead and let us know. But this is Bud. This is what these motherfuckers don't understand. Okay, kind of goes into point number 3. See, most of these guys out here, they want to be comfortable, Bud. They want to go with the current, Bud. They want the rainbows and all that other stuff. And then when someone shows them for what they actually are, they want to get in their pussy ass feelings, man.
Well, you know, man, I was hearing what he was saying, but what he don't understand, and what he should understand, is that what puts him in the position of being saying that he just like these other bitches, blah blah blah, is that when it's time to listen so you can talk without trying to overtalk him because it is your show, he never was giving you that respect. And everything he doing is trying to out talk or over talk you. Now this is putting him in the position to be seen like all these other suckers. What he should have did was, let you get your point out, then he make a point, back and forth.
Yes, sir.
And if that would have, happened, it wouldn't have been all that, animosity type sounding bullshit.
But in everything where he doesn't understand, everything's a teachable moment because everybody's listening, and we want to make sure that we ask questions so we can help those that are actually listening. There's levels to this, people. It's not just answering guys on the phone. It's actually going into the why you're doing what it is you're doing.
Because they don't understand a whole bunch of people listening have the same question on their mind.
Right, exactly. They have
so
the
when
same
you answer for everyone.
Yeah. And a lot of young men want to know, well, what did he do to put himself in the position? And he's just fighting it. But what I'm saying is, listen, I understand that they'll come and ask, did they do the right thing? But the question is did you do the right thing? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And
did you do the right thing? As far as what you asking about depends on if you're doing the right thing while we talking.
That's the point.
I'm just saying, it all plays on each other because that's what the game is about. You got to see that shit.
But what's so funny is that then when they pussy start hurting, they want to lash out and be like, "Oh, you're green, you're new, you don't know what you're talking about." I just learned this yesterday, guys. I don't know the game, guys. Yesterday I just decided to create a YouTube channel, and I just learned yesterday. Hey, but what do I know about the game? But
we'll see. The number 3, as far as what you need to do.
Yes.
And Booker, you need to understand this. You got to use this mentality to maintain your position or your status. And you got to do it for anyone to be able to see it or hear it. Otherwise, you got to know how to de-escalate some shit like what's going on. Not you, Steve, because I wouldn't have de-escalated either as far as being the host.
Exactly.
This is my motherfucking show, man, and I'm gonna keep you ain't out talking me.
Exactly.
So you see, I was quiet because 2 men was going at it. Yeah. But as far as that go, the motherfucker calling in is the motherfucker supposed to be going with all the rules.
Yeah, the motherfucker calling in because he needs help. But
no, I'm saying when he called in, he needs to go with all the rules of calling in. You can't try to out-talk the motherfucking host. Now, if you think he's saying bullshit, you can state it, but you got to state it and let him defend it. I'm saying there's a lot of stuff wasn't going on there. that showed bro didn't have his position where he think he at. He didn't have it in mind because he wasn't defending it. He was dropping all the way down to the motherfuckers that be calling in talking shit.
Yeah, he tried to compare himself to all the other people that were calling in and stuff. So
I didn't know who he was comparing something, but I didn't know who it was. He couldn't have been comparing himself with you because he kept talking crazy about you, but he never was talking about who he was like. So you know, man. But that's neither here nor there.
No, yeah.
You gotta use this mentality, man.
Yeah.
And it's gonna help you to use what's going on as another way for you to see how much game you got, because what's going on in the heat of it, if he would have stopped attacking and became the caller like he was, you would have changed.
Oh, absolutely. But that's the lesson in the lesson. But hold on, I think we got to call area code 470. What's your name? What's your question?
Yo, what's going on, Steve? What's going on, Bud?
What's that?
I know I asked you this.
Wait, what's your name? What's your name, buddy? What's your name? Remember, we always start with our name because we were proud of our name. What's our name?
Oh, my bad. My name Armand.
Okay, what's going on? What's going on?
And, I know I asked you this question, but I want to get Bud opinion on it.
Sure.
So, Bud, do you believe that money, clothes, not necessarily clothes, but money and looks and the lifestyle and say if you were a fit man versus a fat man per se can affect the way that the level and type of women that you can get, like say for instance, like
you're about to piss them
without
off.
having.
Okay, just like you know, you're about to piss them off.
Bro, do you see how hard it is for you to ask that question? The reason it's hard to ask that question is because that's a dumb question. Listen to me and understand why I say it's dumb. What overcoat did you see in the window as you was walking by? That motherfucker called you and said, come buy me. I'm saying you bought all your clothes. You bought your car. You bought whatever you bought, and that shit can't do shit for you, but maybe bring some attention to you. You still got to have a cool mouthpiece. You could have the coolest clothes, the coolest car, and a whack mouthpiece, and you the same motherfucker that ain't got a car to a bitch. Do that make sense to you?
Yeah, for sure. But you get what I'm saying? Or like, say it's a big motherfucker about, you know what I'm saying?
No, man, the big motherfucker, same thing.
He's trying to go for
the clothes don't make him.
Like, he got a mouthpiece.
Hey, bro, can you be quiet? The clothes don't make a big motherfucker. The big motherfucker make the clothes. And what I'm saying is, if the big motherfucker know what to buy, he gonna look just like I look when I'm dressing. I'm a little motherfucker. So that shit does not matter. And that's what I be trying to say. You guys don't use game, man. You don't even use the game you have. I'm just telling you something, and you want to make a situation where you think it might not apply when I'm going to tell you the same answer to it. That shit that you talking about don't matter. What matters is how you represent. That's all that matters. And I keep telling you guys, if you represent properly, you're going to catch women from it. That's why you don't catch, because you ain't representing right, going up to my, hey, baby, whatever you be saying. That shit, you be talking at a broad. You don't talk to her.
Yeah, and Urban, that's not true. You're the tool, man. You don't. Okay, here's the problem with y'all losers and shit. Y'all losers have a loser mentality. Listen to what you're saying. First off, what man thinks about other men? Now, let's be honest. You're thinking about a fat guy right now. And you're comparing.
Oh, hold on, pause. Let me say why. Let me say why. Because I don't lead with my body as far as when I work out. I work out because it's the lifestyle. I want to live a healthy lifestyle. I want to go on runs with my girl, right?
You're lying.
Well, bro, listen, I compare myself with other men. I look at other men. I ain't saying
but let me say why though. Let me say why.
No motherfucker dress better than me. I ain't gonna let no motherfucker do nothing better than me.
You think I'm gonna be with a big bitch?
I'm not insecure like that.
Young man. You're working out
No
for
offense to
pussy.
girls.
You're working out for pussy, dog. You ain't working out for yourself. You know, at the end of everything, you don't believe in yourself. You know, you don't have any game. You don't have a mouthpiece. So what you want to use is your body, status, and clothes. That's what you led with. You didn't lead with anything. You didn't lead with your mind. You led with things outside of you. And then you wanted validation from Bud here to say, well, if I have nice clothes or in this fat guy, well, let me tell you something. You know why that fat guy will take your fucking bitch from you? Because you don't believe in yourself. That fat guy believes in himself. And he doesn't give a fuck what people think about them, where you do. You look for validation. See, most of y'all guys don't understand it. But I think, Bud, you always talked. I forgot one of your boys. You said, hey, there's some guys who have a leg cut off, arm cut off, something wrong, and they pulling all kind of women. So they don't look at themselves as having a disability or a handicap and all the other shit. It's motherfuckers like you that have the disability and the handicap because you don't believe in your fucking self. You're the fucking problem. I'm sorry, Bud.
And that fat guy, that's why he ain't got no problem pulling bitches, because he don't give a fuck. He fat. He already accepted that shit.
Exactly.
He either was gonna go into a shell because of it, or he was gonna expose it. So he dressed nice to expose. He ain't hardly ashamed of being fat, because he know these motherfucking clothes gonna make people look at him more.
Yeah. So do you see why he wins and you lose?
I get that scenario, but is it not a thing that do we not just look bad on the resume too when
why do you care?
When a fit motherfucker with a fat girl and she can't do half the shit physically?
Young man, please understand this. Every guy is allowed to like what he likes. Who am I to judge another man with what he has? Who are you to do that? Are you the end all be all and what people should date and want and like? Who are you?
Absolutely not.
Well, then why the fuck do you care if he's with a fat woman, a skinny woman, a short woman, or a tall woman? Why do you give a fuck? Crickets.
I mean, I was just trying to find out if that was a proper statement.
You shouldn't be. Your own island, in your own island. If you're on your own island, who are you focusing on? Everybody else?
Hey, plus, what is the use of talking to you if you still gonna be talking about what you was trying to do? You was trying to make sense of what that question was, and you hear everything we telling you. Fuck no, you ain't supposed to think that goddamn shit.
So you said big motherfucker 250 gonna pull a fucking fine ass supermodel.
Hey man, I didn't see the motherfucker 300 pounds have 5 or 6 fine motherfuckers.
But wait a second. What is a fine ass woman based off of your interpretation? See, this is the problem. Okay, this is where your femininity comes in at, big dog. Because you're looking at how a fucking woman looks like versus how she's moving. And you cannot see in your reality that, because again, you can't get women. I know you. Okay, I know you ain't got any game. And I did. And you say you work out, right? You go to the gym how many days, right? How many days you go to the gym?
Man, probably about I mean, just really whenever I feel as if I want to work out. So probably about 3 days a week.
Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you about your.
I don't even think he work out.
Well, no, I'm gonna tell you why he's sick. It's sick because, okay, you're going to the gym to work on your quote unquote muscles, but you ain't working on your mental toughness. You ain't working on the gym in between your ears, because I can show you how your muscles ain't shit when you get around a woman. So why don't you tell us how your muscles speak to you or speak to the bitch? When you see a woman, tell me, Mr. Muscle Guy, because I can tell you what the fat motherfucker gonna do. The fat motherfucker ain't gonna give a fuck. He's gonna make statements. But I want you with Mr. Muscle going in the gym and all that shit you do, protein shakes, your fucking baked chicken and all that shit you do. When you get around a woman, now you're laughing, right? When you get around a woman, why don't you tell us how you talk to a woman? And let's see what your muscles do for you.
Well, let me say this for one.
When
you have look, when I'm playing with a girl, right?
Big dog, let you finish. Come on, dog. Come on. I'm not trying to embarrass you. I'm trying to open your fucking eyes. Because you know what? There are a lot of young men watching us right now that listen to a lot of fucking fake content creators that tell them they got to go to the gym to get women. They have to have status to get women and all this other shit. And they're doing more harm to these young men. So you're the guy that goes to the gym. So I want to show these young men why the gym doesn't matter if you ain't got a mouthpiece and game. So go ahead, young man. You have a woman.
Well,
you
look,
got done working out, and there's a woman walking by you, Mr. Workout, Mr. Muscles. What are you saying to that woman?
Well, let me get two scenarios then. When I'm flirting with a girl, and when she giving me compliments and shit, oh yeah, you look good or whatever, and then I'm like, hey, look, we get in that bedroom and I take this shirt off, shit. I look even better. I'm making you want to live like motherfucking vanilla ice cream, shawty. Like on some real shit. And it's just the confidence that comes with knowing. It's just me personally. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you ain't got to be a fit motherfucker. But it's just me personally.
You ain't fit here in between your ears. Are you fucking serious? When you have a conversation with a woman, what do you fucking talk about, Mr. Muscle Guy? I'm listening, Mr.
It depends on if it's in a formal environment. Yeah, I'm not gonna go straight to. Oh yeah, I just want to fuck you.
No.
Yeah, I might answer a couple of fucking questions here and there.
Wait. Yeah. Why are you asking questions when you heard us tell you only bitches ask questions? So apparently, you're so insecure, like a woman, you think you can hide behind your fucking muscles. And guess what? Just because it looks good doesn't mean it drives good. So just because a woman sees your fucking body and she's interested in that, the moment you open your weak fucking mouth is where you're going to fuck up, dog. Because your muscles can't speak for you, man. And that's where you all fuck up.
We might play Uno. Shit, bring it. It's just off the...
But you see what I'm saying? But why do they think muscles matter?
Because that's what they tell them. You know, if you look good, people think you take care of yourself and all that goddamn shit. But like you said, their body look fit, but their mind ain't.
Fucked up, mind off.
So y'all ain't fit enough to just pick up a bitch and just go for endurance and go straight.
Hey, bro.
15 minutes. You can't act like.
See, this is why these niggas don't win.
And you gotta be.
They can't talk and listen at the same time.
Please listen, sir.
They just want to talk and talk and talk. Man, them muscles ain't doing shit for you. If you think they are, fine. That's all that matters. But I know good and well I could have your bitch, period. I know I can.
Easily take your bitch from you, dog, because you ain't game to fuck up because you're worried about clothes, money, and status, big dog. You're worried about status.
So how would you take my bitch, bud? Let me hear that then. Let me hear how would you take my bitch?
Hey, man, you know how I would take her? I would show her what you was lacking. I would show her all the things you lacking, and I would do that in about 2 or 3 minutes.
So what you think I'm lacking that you ain't got, bud?
Integrity. You lacking integrity. You lacking principles and boundaries. You lacking motherfucking the ability to talk and listen at the same time. You lacking the ability to pick up on shit in a conversation to keep going. You lacking a lot of shit, motherfucker.
And you don't realize that, Doug. And that's why you go to the gym.
All you got is some fucking muscles, and that's all the fuck you gonna talk about. That's what I'm quiet. I agree with Dean. That's all you gonna talk about, motherfucker. You don't want me to run my mouth about your big ass.
Yeah, because the thing is, you're like a bulimic.
Hey, you can lift 1,000 pounds, but you can't carry a bitch. Now, what you got to say?
You know what, no bud. Hey, you know what, no bud.
What? Go ahead. I know what.
That big fucking pounding. Yeah, you saw that.
No, dog.
But I respect,
It's all respect, young man, but you gotta learn how to listen. See, here's the problem. Your pussy is getting in your way right now. See, you're trying to defend a position that you can't defend because you don't have any game. See, this is why I'm saying, because you don't know how to lead by example, because you have no social skills, because you are not honest and transparent, because you're not authentic, because you can't empower a woman, because you don't have the ability to teach a woman anything, because you can't inspire a woman, because you have no kind of vision, mission statement, or legacy statement. Let me explain something to you. You got to go to the gym and cover it up. It's cool.
Let's speak
from
general
standpoint. You didn't learn everything on field trips.
You lying motherfucker.
Hey, dude, you have learned everything on field trips, and since they don't take field trips to show you how to really think, I guess you could talk about lifting a rock, or throwing a fucking heavy ball on your chest or whatever they do that shit. I mean, you could probably do a lot of shit, but I bet you this: you ain't no motherfucking weightlifter, because you don't look like a weightlifter. You might have some cuts, but that's all you got. Right. I don't need to see you to know you, bro. And I know
hey, I'm finna fuck you right now, though, but man, I make
you can do what
at the same time feel comfortable within themselves amongst each other, and empower them enough to fuck with me.
Caller, how?
Dude, if you was a bodybuilder, you would look like a bodybuilder. Period. And you don't, and I know you don't. All you have is some cuts, and your motherfucking ass think your cuts make you look better than everybody else, like you do better or take better care of yourself. But you don't, because you're mentally unfit. You cannot have a conversation without tripping and going into something else. You can't answer direct questions.
Yeah.
All you do is avoid the questions.
Right. So the question, and guys, you got a question, you just put a Q and ask your question. But caller, listen what we're saying. You just said you have 2 women, right? You said you got 2 women or whatever, right? Right?
I think, yeah, and I give them the free will.
Okay,
to feel empowered by themselves.
Dog, you can't give something you don't have yourself, dog. You don't have free will and a mentality on a separate out like we have with game. You don't have that. You're just regurgitating things. So, young man, how did you get these 2 women? What did you say to these women to get them, sir?
It's just a period of knowing them, and them having them feel comfortable in their own body, in their own skin,
how old are you?
not judging them.
Sir, how old are you? How old are
Hey,
you?
hey, dude, you saying you got 2 women that's fully aware of each other?
What the fuck? Yeah.
Okay. Well then, you shouldn't be calling in. You should have a show.
He can't. He's got to call in because he's lying like a motherfucker, and he knows that. That's why.
Oh, bro, I'm not
man,
fucking. I mean,
okay.
bro.
I believe you got 2 women, man. But you know what I really don't believe? I don't believe they know about each other as much as you saying they might be friends because they know you fucking. But shit, I was fucking some bitches that lived in the same house, and them motherfuckers hated each other because I was fucking. Now, what I'm saying is this: if you got 2 bitches that's knowingly fucking you and the other bitch at the same time, whatever the fuck you talking about, and they ain't jealous, shit, you ain't shit.
Hold on.
When I was 6, 7 deep, all them bitches was jealous. You gotta be jealous, but you can't let the jealousy control you. You gotta control the jealousy.
Wait, hold on.
If you teach the bitch that shit, then I can see you saying that, but you didn't mention that shit. So you act like them bitches.
Level, they might be jealous.
You lying, man.
Jealous, but deep down, it might be a girls be in competition like that deep down, yes. But service level,
young man,
it is not jealous.
Quiet, relax, young man. Let me answer this question. BCO. Let me say something to you, dog. First off, I don't believe in body game. I just believe in game. If you want to work out, work out. If that's what you want to do, I believe if people in physical therapy should work out, and I believe athletes should work out, or if you're doing competition, you should work out. But let's be honest, most of you bitches are working out for pussy. You ain't working out for yourself. So all that shit y'all saying, y'all are not doing it for yourself. You're doing it just like this young man right here. He doesn't believe in himself, and that's okay, young man. We're not knocking you. We can tell you don't believe in yourself, but because you don't believe in yourself,
general, they don't believe in themselves.
No, you don't believe in yourself because you can't even communicate yourself like a fucking man. You want your body to do all the talking for you, and that's not the game. Your body shouldn't talk.
I look at my body like a cherry on top. It ain't the pie.
Dog, come on,
that's the whipped cream, man.
That was the case, you wouldn't ask, but
hey, bro. I don't lift no weights. I got a gut.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I'm 72, and shit, I don't even think my body registered to the bitch. It's all about what come out my motherfucking mouth. That's why I can have your bitch.
So wait, I don't think y'all remember Bud I remember 72. Bud at 69 had she was 29 years old. What was she? 29, 27?
Oh no, you talking about that young? Yeah, she was about the age of my daughter.
Yeah. So what? See, what I'm saying, dog. You think just because you all chiseled and shit like a motherfucker who you understand? I keep telling you, when you have game, you can get them in the 20s, 30s, and 40s, and 50s, and so on.
Because they women. Hey, what woman? What pussy got wrinkles? Hey, what pussy you know is cuter than the other pussy? Shit.
That's what I'm saying, dog. Fuck,
Hey, hold on. Let me set you straight right there too, bud. You know some of these girls, and no offense, so you know some of these girls got roast beef out here.
They got what?
Don't say that, but pussy is pussy. But you can't lie, you can't count and say all pussy is the same.
No, young man, we're saying.
Hey man, all pussy is the same. Now, you might have a better time here or there fucking, but as far as that go, the pussy is the motherfucking same. Period. And it's the same color on the inside. It got the same little apparatuses for you to fuck with. Ain't nothing different. I used to think them Orientals had sideways pussy, but they pussy straight up and down too.
Yep. So big guy, you see you're 21 and I know you do that thing called looks maxing. I can tell you're a looks maxer. Let's just be honest, you're a looks maxer, right? So
yes, man. Can I say why?
Wait, no. There's
Please.
No. You only say why. It's cool. There's no reason why you need to say why. I'm just saying that. So you watch Flex Fearless, right? That's one of the guys you probably believe in. And what's his name? Fearless Flex or Flex Fearless? Is that his name? Is it Fearless? Is it Flex Fearless? What's his name?
I guess the only real red pill person I really kind of listen to is Andrew Tate. Like,
okay, boy, say you listen to you, but you understand he's not the first Andrew Tate. You know he's a mock off of a white guy, right? And we know he's biracial, but he's not. Do you understand? Okay, so if you've been in the game as long as Bud has been in the game way longer. He's much older than I am. I'm only 53, so he's been in way. He's got me by decades and shit, especially with his knowledge. He's a pimp. They at the top of the food chain. We always give them their props and their due. What I'm saying is that you don't understand. Bud and I, in the time before you, we were in a thing called not in the seduction community. We knew about it, which means is for a lot of you guys out there, you look at Andrew Tate and you think he was the first Andrew Tate. He wasn't. Let me show you the video of the very first Andrew Tate. This was the first Andrew Tate. You know what it was? It was a guy, just like Elvis did, went across the street and learned to remember Rosetta Thorpe, see, stealing stuff, coming back, shaking his hips, and everybody's like, wow, the white man knows what he's doing, right? Blondie, remember? She went with Fab Five Freddy on the street and started rapping. You know, she was the first rapper on MTV. People thought she fucking invented rap. Well, this guy, what he did is he tried to go pick up some game off the street and created a book called what? The Game. He created the first fake Andrew Tate created a book called The Fucking Game. And that's why y'all motherfuckers are blind as fuck to shit, because y'all don't even do your homework. You believe what you see on the boob tube and think that the motherfucker that's yelling and screaming is actually game the fuck up when he himself is an extension from those pickup artists and shit like that. What a fucking shame. And you're following that guy because he can yell and scream, because he says I'm a top G and he has a cigar in his mouth and he can take his shirt off. Is that why? Bud, you see what I'm saying, Bud? This is our. This is
I see what you're saying, man.
Staying climate, but see, they don't understand. Motherfuckers been around. See, we've been around all this shit. You're new to this shit, so you think that he's really gamed up and looks maxing. What? Why would you looks max? What, for pussy? Because looks maxing is to get your pussy, right?
Like I say, in order, like, looks maxing to me. Let me explain, please. Looks maxing to me is just honestly taking more general care of yourself. That's for one, and for two, it goes back into how I feel that it's like a motherfucker going for Megan Good. You think Megan Good is gonna go for a motherfucker who ain't keeping up themselves? I mean, I don't know what she likes personally, but
you wanna know why? You wanna know why? Because a motherfucker with game is gonna tap into something you don't even know about. See, you're looking at Megan Good, the celebrity. We looking at Megan Good as just another fucking bitch that just got a movie role. And that's the difference between us and you. You're looking at her like she can walk on water or some shit like that. She's just a fucking woman, dog.
Hey, man, hey, Dean, what they don't realize when they be talking that 10 shit is that every bitch is a 10. And it's all about you bringing the rest of it out of her. You know, when you meet her, she cannot care about herself because of her life. She cannot care about looking good because of her life. But if you one of them motherfuckers that be looking for a 10, you'll look past that bitch. But when I say that it took me 2 years to come up with my second bitch when I first turned out, the bitch I came up with was a Jewish bitch, big old thick motherfucking bitch. Bitch used to bales of hay on the goddamn back of the wagon and shit. She used to live on the kibbutz. But that was the baddest motherfucking hoe I had. When I caught her, she was a fucking 3. In the first day I sent her out, she had went to like a 5. But like 2 weeks after being with me, if that bitch wasn't a 10, kill me.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what, bud? And I agree 100% with you, bud. If a girl come along with you, you supposed to uplift her and make her better, especially if you better. Because you, like I say, you on your own island. You know who you is. So yeah, I agree with that.
But why?
And I just.
But look what you're saying, man. Look what think about it. You said it's Megan Good. Do you think Megan Good would fuck? Wait. You don't think Megan Good was fucking motherfuckers before she became Megan Good?
No, Kim K was before that.
She was fucking motherfuckers to become Megan Good. Shit.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is, young man, is when you have game, you're not looking at what you okay. Remember, I always talk about the Thundercats and shit. You know, somebody used to watch in the 80s and shit, and they had the sort of omens that gave them sight beyond sight. Game gives you sight beyond sight. You don't take a woman at face value, brother. You got to go beyond that curtain of the looks, the makeup, the eyeliner, the blush, the mascara, and all the other stuff. That's not knocking women. It's just that game is going to force you to go beyond what you see, because now you're showing your hand. It's Megan Good. I mean, you telling me that an average guy can get Megan Good? You goddamn right. Listen. An average guy can go up to Megan Good, bud, and put his fucking bid in with Megan Good, and Megan can turn him down, and he'll feel good about himself because he don't give a fuck. He don't care. Man,
Megan Good, any of them bitches.
Any of them.
Shit, they ain't. I mean, you know, they what they are as far as what they worth in their celebrity, but as far as being a woman, them bitches, 9 out of 10 of them 10s that, you know, you take that makeup off, they don't look nothing like that.
Great, nothing like that.
Their personality is more like the way they look without any makeup.
Yep.
Their personality is like that. 9 out of 10 of them motherfucking supermodels, they boyfriends don't even like fucking them.
Yep.
Because, you know, they can't come because it might make their makeup run.
Yep.
You know, they like that, man. Who wants that superficial bullshit? And anybody that use those kind of women as examples when they talking about women, you know they ain't never had no real woman.
Yeah, man. Come on, dog. You're 21, so that's what I'm saying, man. Listen, you shouldn't look smacks because that's a made-up thing. Why don't you love yourself, which is not a made-up thing? Because the more you love yourself, you wouldn't be look smacks. There's no such thing as, hey, this man above me loves himself. And for 72 years on this planet that he left, you know, I kind of made a wrong turn and shit. And I'm still trying to find a flux capacitor so we can leave this motherfucking planet. But he's never, ever looked smacked. He's never thought about pills or plates or saucers. He never thinking about metal, going your own way, and Riz and all that stupid ass shit that y'all little motherfuckers be coming up with. So if he doesn't do it and he gets women, why the fuck are you doing it?
And we not gonna sit here and say that y'all ain't one causing the same shit. So this generation just something else back then. That's for one. If for two, as far as look maxing and building up your body, even when you go look at business people that sell shit that are the face of things, you can't lie and say that these motherfuckers ain't fit and don't get the most sales.
Hey man, you don't know no fat salesman.
Real estate cars.
You never met a fat salesman.
Not really. I'm not gonna lie. Not really. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey man, so you saying there are no fat salesmen?
There are fat salesmen, but I'm just saying, like, a person is going to be more comfortable with buying something from you if they know that you're taking care of yourself. Because they know that if you're taking care of yourself, you're going to take care of them. That's how they look at it.
Hey, but that's you living in a world of bullshit. Because let me tell you something. Your ass has done it, and you can't tell me you didn't bought shit from motherfuckers you ain't even never met, you ain't never seen. You didn't bought it on the internet. So what I'm saying is, motherfuckers don't give a fuck how you look. They give a fuck how you represent.
Yes, represent. So you know what that means.
If you represent a motherfucker that know about this product he's selling, they gonna buy it from you.
Exactly.
That's like saying no, and that's like saying I'm not trying to strike no insecurities and nothing like that. But that's like saying you selling some fucking toothpaste and the motherfucker with fucked up teeth is representing the toothpaste. You gonna buy that fucking toothpaste?
Hey man, make whatever analogies you want to, because I could make up an analogy that went against what the fuck I'm saying. So I ain't saying you can't. I'm saying I don't give a fuck what you talking about, man. I already know what I'm talking about because I didn't live it.
And you're 21, young man. So
you're living, you're learning things.
Yeah.
You know what you gonna learn 20 years from now, I already forgot.
Because you already been there, done that.
Yeah, come by you a dinosaur, my nigga.
So
hey, respect though.
No, great call. We appreciate the call, big dog. I just hope that you start to learn how to leave that cult. I mean, one day you'll wake up and realize all that shit that's on the internet is not real, dog.
Hey, all of that shit is on the internet because they can't do what's necessary.
Yeah.
They can't do the real shit.
Can't do it. Okay, buddy.
They make up things because they know people are gullible.
Yep.
All
and
they got to do is present something in a package that people like, and no matter if it work or not, they gonna fucking do it.
But I tell them next gonna be them motherfucker gonna be telling you suck a dick if you want to get a woman. They gonna start doing that shit because somebody
they damn they're doing it now. They putting on they putting on eye makeup. They getting procedures done and shit. So it's almost there. You ain't fooling me.
Yeah. So all right, young man, we'll throw you back in. We appreciate the call. Okay, big guy.
Hey, respect, man.
Right on, bro.
Great call. All right, let's bring in this call right here. Area code 951. What's your name, sir? And what's your question? 951 going once. 951 going twice.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes,
this is Arthur again.
Yes, sir. What's your question, sir? What's up?
So I wanted to ask you something too, of our previous conversation too. So I just started getting into, I started attracting older broads too. What are the things I should look out for in regards of women that try to control younger men?
Okay, stop. Wait. What, okay, what? You just asked about yourself. Now you're talking about other men. Does it
No,
matter?
I said I attract other women.
No, okay.
Older women.
But what was your question though? What are the things to look out for?
I said what are the things to look out for when you're attracting older women?
Why do you care what are the things to look out for? I don't give a fuck if she's old, well, of age. I was about to say old or young, but I gotta preface this of age, legal. We're not talking about legal women. So legal on up. I don't give a fuck as long as they follow the instructions of what I have, man. I'm not gonna explain myself to a woman. And I know this man right here. You know what?
Hey Dean, you know he didn't really want to ask that. He want to know how or what should he do with an older woman? Because what I'm saying is,
yeah.
Oh my God, he ain't even asking the right question. There.
I'm just saying, man. Them women are women, older or younger. I mean, you're gonna do the same thing with them, but you ain't gonna necessarily do the same social type things with them. Whereas if you don't know what you're gonna do with whoever you fucking with, then you don't need to be fucking with them. You the one gonna get fronted off in that scenario because all the woman gonna ever do is sit there and lay there for you to fuck her if that's the case. She ain't gonna take you and do shit because you ain't gonna, want that. You guys out there would feel like, oh man, I don't want to be a kept man. You guys would think all kind of crazy shit, bro, and you know it.
So what is your question, sir? Let's start over again. What is your main question? Can we do that? What's your main question? What's up?
Okay. So my main question is, how do I keep a broad's attention and prevent from being like the boring type of guy?
But you just but wait. Okay, sir. You are the boring guy. You just got to accept that you're the boring guy until you learn the game, dog. You're boring. You're asking, how do I have a mouthpiece or how do I be the guy? How can the person who's not the guy ask how to be the guy when you're not the guy? That's okay. Caller, how can I be a surgeon? Can I do it with a one-word answer? Or do I have to dedicate myself for years and years and years?
No, you don't have to. I mean,
you do.
Man, are you telling me you will let a motherfucking surgeon that got some C's on his report card operate on you?
Hey, I watched a few YouTube videos. Can I operate on you, caller? I mean,
Carter, see the thing about it, when Dean say you don't love yourself, he say that because you'll say some shit like that.
Yeah, you don't love yourself, dog.
You'll put yourself in any situation, just long as whatever, if something meets your man. If the motherfucker wasn't at the top of his class, and I ain't seen him, then please.
Yes.
You got to be the best to fuck with me, because I that's just how I feel about me.
Right, and again, that goes for women too, callers. See that? You gotta be on the A game. You just can't accept anything.
See, the thing about these dudes, Steve nor I put on capes when we decide to be who we gonna be. We don't have to pull it out because we got the cape on. We who we gonna be regardless. Even in a situation that the lady across the street getting beat up, and you go into the phone booth and put on your cape, we'll just run over there and do what we're gonna do if that's the case. Yeah. But 9 out of 10 times, Steve would probably act like he don't see the shit.
Yeah, I'm right past that shit.
Hey, I'd act like that too. I'd say, shit, I don't know what that bitch did. I don't know what the fuck she did. She fucking around and deserved that shit.
Oh, man.
Motherfucking right, dog.
Yes. It's what I'm saying is in regards to this. It's like, here's the confusion that I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
I've listened to the other caller, where he said, yeah, I work out and whoop-de-woo and all that. So, you leaving guys like me astray. I'm only 25 years old. You have me thinking like, okay, yeah, it's all about the muscles and all that. But clearly that's not even the case, because I'm seeing one thing and then this guy's saying another thing. That's where the confusion comes in for guys like me. I'm like, okay, so is it all about how good your mindset is, or is it all about the body?
The game, your own island, forces you to only look at your own island. Rosebud is only looking at his island. He's not looking at the mermaids that's flown around trying to get him to get on the mermaid street to get some money, though. But he's not looking at the dolphins. He may watch the dolphins and all that shit, but he's more focused on himself. That's why we're trying to teach you the game is about looking through things to your interpretation. But with that being said, you can't look at it through your interpretation right now because of the negativity that you have for yourself. You're right now, your reality is poisonous because you don't care about yourself. You don't love yourself because you're not making it about yourself. You're making it about somebody else's vision. So that means you're just trying to copy somebody else's thought versus have one on your own. Bud, what say you on that, brother?
Well, the thing is, you told him everything. He don't have no vision. He don't trust his vision. Hey, the thing, he say he's 21?
How old do you call her?
I'm 20. I'm 25.
This one's 25. He's
25. Okay. The thing is, at 25, it's too much you really don't know. And you probably one of these guys that want to believe he does know. So what you're supposed to do in that instance is take what you think you know and try that shit and find out what you know, because 9 out of 10 of the things you think you know, you have never really thought of. Let me ask you this. Have you ever thought of what you're going to say to the next woman you meet?
Yeah, but it comes up. But my problem is when I...
Hey, wait. I don't want you to explain it. I want you to tell it to me. What are you going to say?
Well, that's the thing. I think I do and I don't.
No.
Well, wait, stop. If that's the thing, that should have been the answer. But your answer was yeah.
Right.
Your answer was yeah, and you just said something else. You see how easy it is to lie to yourself about what's going on?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about. Yeah.
So my point is, if you don't know what to say to the next woman you meet, what is that telling you?
I don't know shit.
No, that's telling you that you should get something that you gonna say to the next motherfucking woman you meet.
And just do it.
You got to get something that you gonna say to the next woman you meet and say it.
Mm-hmm.
Say it like you think of it.
That's it.
Okay. Oh, well, that leads to my final question too. So, would you say nowadays you should speak more directly or more indirect.
Dog, okay, let me ask you a question.
Mm.
Look at the power you're giving women. I mean, just think about it. You're not even, and this is a very teachable moment. Why do women have so much influence over you? You're questioning yourself and how you even talk. Think about that. You want pussy so bad that the influence of pussy makes you question how the fuck you even talk to a woman?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, bro. What you asking is not necessarily stupid. That you asking it is stupid. you fucking supposed to do what the fuck you want to do, and you supposed to do what you want to do and see if it's the right thing to do. You might go direct, say, yeah, I want you to do this for me, and it might be the wrong thing, but you'll never know it unless you try the shit.
Right. Then you'll understand it.
You'll never know how to use anything that you hear or learn unless you try it and let whatever it's going to do it for you so you can see how to use it. But if you don't do it, you'll never see what it does wrong or right, and you'll never make the adjustment.
Yeah, I feel like, Bud, I feel like they should put a mental blindfold over your eyes because your eyes are fucking you up, dog. You're too busy looking at and judging women versus saying, okay.
Whereas the eyes are not helping them see.
No, they're not.
The eyes are just showing them things. Whereas the eye you need is the third eye that you're gonna get in motherfucking Sidewalk University or fucking with Steve. Because we're talking about some real shit, real game, how to use it, how it's supposed to be used, and what you're supposed to expect from using it. But if you can't see from what I just said how valuable what we're saying is during these last few hours, you kind of killing yourself, man.
Right. Sight beyond sight, buddy. That's what we're saying. Sight beyond sight. You should listen, think it, do it, and not care about the end result because she's allowed to say no, I have a boyfriend, I'm not interested, or say nothing at all. But
then think it, do it does not mean don't care about the results. Think it, do it means be positive of the results. That's why you think it and do it, because you know what you're thinking and you know what it should result. Now, if it don't result in that don't mean you shouldn't think and do it. That means you might adjust that thought.
Well,
my point is you got. I think you got to care about everything you do.
Well, care about yourself, but when you set an expectation, that shifts everything over because they have a set expectation through the eyes.
Yeah, but you got to set an expectation for you.
But they don't have one for themselves. They have it for her. You see what I'm saying?
Their expectations is for her.
There's where everything fucks up at.
Yeah, our expectations is of ourselves.
Of ourselves all day, every day. Ourselves.
Yeah.
Meet me, talk to me, get with me. See what I'm saying? But you don't have that mindset because, oh my God, she's so beautiful, she's so pretty. And it's not a bad thing to say that, but when are you gonna start saying that to yourself?
Hey, that's what I was gonna say. If you can see this broad and you can see that she got 10, what are you? What do you judge you?
What there you go. What do you
judge? What are you, bro?
Yep. And when you think of 1, you're gonna think she is above you. 1 through 9.
Right.
But when you don't love yourself, you think little of yourself.
Well, he's like he's a 2. Exactly. Hey, even the guy with the muscles think he's a 3.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you think,
compared to this 10 woman. hey, caller, did you know women? Not that I'm really saying they are fakes, but they fake so much. Have you, the woman you meet after you get off this call, do you think she's the woman she is? Otherwise, is her eyes that color? Does her eyebrows look the way she drew them? Does her fucking eyelashes, are they long as she didn't put these lashes on to look? Is her waist like it is because of the girdle she got on? Is she as tall as she is because of the shoes she wearing? Is her titties like, I mean, they do so much, but then they got every man thinking I gotta be so real.
Yeah.
Shit,
Yeah.
bitch is real with you.
No, talk buck.
Good talk, money, huh?
You're not
hey, them motherfuckers ain't hardly thinking about being real when they talk about coming to fuck with you. The last thing they thinking about is being real. Hey, think about how much a woman do to rearrange herself before you see her.
Oh
Right.
my God, dog.
Right.
Oh shit.
And we take it as they're supposed to be like that, but they don't. They supposed to be like us, you know, believe in how they look, because we get up, shit, shave, and shower, and we gone.
Yeah, yeah.
We ain't drawing no eyebrows. We ain't puffing our fucking cheeks up. You know, we ain't putting nothing on to make our lips bigger or whatever. You know, you get what you see. Whereas with women, you get the image that they motherfucking try to portray.
Look beyond the image. Look beyond the image, and you'll
The streets teach you.
Yes.
There is something beyond that image that you need to see before you go for that image.
Yeah. And I think that where lies my problem, you know, like you said, you know, when you stuck on looking at a broad, and I know for me, when I look at her, you know, everything just goes out the window for me. I know exactly what I want to say, but when I walk up and I open my mouth, everything just turns to shit, because like you said, I'm just focusing on how beautiful she is. She might have big titties or whatever the case may be, and everything just goes out the window. And next thing you know,
you know, the street mentality give you pretty is what pretty does.
There you go. It's it.
You big fine motherfucking bitch, 400-pound motherfucker. Your hair look good and everything, but people tell me you worth your weight in gold. I'd rather have a 400-pound bitch versus a 120-pound bitch all day long. If she worth her weight in gold, come on, man. And if you ain't looking at her like that, you will never get that out of her. Whereas I knew niggas that only focused on big 200-pound, 250-pound women. Motherfucker might have 3 or 4 of them bitches getting paid like we was. Why? Because there's dudes that like big bitches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. I see what you're saying.
So, Carla, what I want you to do, what I want you to do is I want you to get really hungry today, okay? I want you to go to McDonald's or Burger King, and I want you to order something and put it, because I did this before YouTube. I want you to order something, put it in your car seat, and just talk to it. Don't eat it, just talk to it.
Just talk to my food?
Yeah, just talk to your food. I mean, you're hungry, but you just talk to the food. Just have a conversation with it and just walk around with it wherever you go and just talk to it, knowing that you're hungry as fuck.
Okay. I think I get the gist of why I get what you're saying.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Hey, so Dean, is that what they be doing with women?
Yeah, they just say no. They look at they say they want women, bud, but they really don't want women. They scared of women, dog.
And when they do get one, that's all they do: walk around and look at the motherfucker. They don't say nothing to the motherfucker. They just walk around looking at it sitting up on in their window in the car. That's a good one, D.
Oh my God.
Hey, y'all, come on. You ain't gonna just order. You ain't gonna order a 10 and then just have her sit in your car.
Talk to it. How you doing today? How do you do?
Hey, and the cold part about it, that food ain't gonna say shit back, just like the bitch. Just like the bitch ain't gonna be talking to you. You ain't gonna be talking to yourself. That's a good one, D, for sure.
Oh yeah. All right, Colin. I'll throw you back in, dog.
That's the cold stuff. I love y'all. Y'all appreciate it.
All right, good call.
Right on, bro.
All right, next call. Eric code 832, sir. What's your name and what's your question, buddy? What's up? 832. 832 going once. 832 going twice. 832 last time. Okay, we'll let you go. Let's bring in this guy. I think this is the same 832, or I think it's a different one. 832. They hung up. Okay, they hung up. All right. So, guys, if y'all got a question, let's see. You can put a Q in there. I think there's a few questions in here. This gentleman says, he says, but don't you think money is important to get women? For what? Get women to do what? Get women to do what?
Hey, caller. I mean, whoever got that question. Without you, there wouldn't be guys like me.
Oh my God.
He said, don't you need women money to impress women? Hell yeah, motherfuckers like you do.
Yeah, we got another call.
Hey, motherfuckers that ask that question really do.
Need money. Area code 404. I think it's the ATL. What's your name, sir? And what's your question?
What's going on, Coach? What's going on, bud?
Okay, hey, Blake, you speak up a little bit. You sound like you're laying on your stomach. Speak up a little bit. Talk up. We can't hear you.
You hear me?
Yeah, there you go. What's going on? How can we help you, B? What's up?
Hey, so I had a question. I had a question for both of y'all. Y'all can answer this.
Yes, sir.
So I know you always tell me stop doing things your fucked up ass way, but at the same time believe in the things you do. So how do you contrast both of that, like, not doing things the wrong way, but at the same time believing in what you do?
Well, you got to, again, okay, I keep trying to tell you, you've got to be a student of the game. You've got to be a student. You're not one. You're just a guy doing shit. You're not learning, right? You're just not trying to learn shit. So this is why it's not going to work for you. Everybody, remember I told you, everybody has wasted, you're in the 11th month and the 19th day, because I always add January 31st to this, you wasted a year. You wasted 11 months and 19 days of your life waiting for a ball to drop so you can sit there and lie to it again for the following year, because that's the mentality that you have. And again, I'm not saying, listen, you're a winner probably in everything you do except loving yourself, and you don't give a fuck about yourself. Because if you gave a fuck about yourself, your number one priority, like Bud was saying earlier, would want to create your own island and pop that bitch in the Atlantic or the Pacific or wherever the fuck you want to pop it. North Pole, South Pole, wherever, even in the fucking riverbed, you can pop that island wherever you want and not give a fuck. But you give a fuck because you place value on pussy than you do yourself. And that's why you're always going to have problems, because you place women above yourself. Bud, what say you on this, sir?
Hey, not only that, you have to always see yourself as the prize, man. You just have to. If you don't actually use what you hearing me and Steve talk about, instead of just hearing it, if you used it, you would start believing these little things that we're saying. These little you should be an island. You would believe that you would be closer to believing it if you thought you could be an island, but you don't even think you could be an island. So you'll never believe that you should be an island. But once you start learning this fucking game and you start seeing yourself put it down, you will start creating belief. And just the fact that you see yourself properly using this shit will make you change your attitude about yourself. Because you see yourself doing something you did not think you could do. Now, you know what? That's the significance of SWU. I give you lessons to show you these things I'm saying. I don't tell it to you. That's one part of it. We don't give you the answers. I don't really discuss it and give you examples, because all you would do is copy the example. I want you to use your own thoughts to think of how to address a situation. Yeah. That way you'll believe in you, or start believing in you.
But remember your mindset, your mentality is that you're kind of a lazy guy. Let's be honest.
Most dudes is lazy. So my point is, these things I'm saying is after you really decided to take up this shit we talking about.
Well, yeah, because I'm sure Rosebud can tell you about a young Rosebud that wanted it. He wanted it. I wanted it, and we kept it going. Most of you guys, you think it's a toy or a hat. You do it some of the time, and then you take days off, and you come back some of the time, but then you expect all these results, and then you get mad when you don't get the results. Bud is Bud 25 hours a day, 8 days a week, and on Sunday. Bud was always that way from when he even started to even learn the game. He was on and being about Bud. He didn't take no time off. He was soaking up. He was learning and then going out and doing and things. I can't speak for Bud, but I know Bud is. But this is why Bud is Bud. I was doing the same thing.
The most.
But I can say the same thing about Dean, even though we had different goals.
Yeah, different goals. I'm just never a pimp.
We had different goals, but I can say the same thing. The man on his job 28 hours a day.
I'm on it. I'm always on it. Yeah. So
always on it. And you can't, complain about a dude like that.
Yeah.
Not only is he, conscientious, but he believe in himself, man.
Yes.
You guys don't understand to be doing something 20, 30 years and you're doing the same thing these years. That's like a Chevron gas station not running out of gas.
Exactly. Yeah. So you've got to.
What you believe? Like if I believe in the actual thing, like I believe you can do it. I believe like it's possible to do it. But at the same time, like what I mean, if I feel like I'm messing up in a certain area,
no. Remember, game is what game does, right? So your actions are always going to tell your truth. Your actions,
and you don't need to feel like you're messing up, because if you're messing up, what you're doing to show you.
There you go. So
what you got to be willing to do is wait and see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you're not even doing that because
they're not willing to, Dean. They're not willing to see if what they thinking is right.
Because if they see what's right, they're gonna look at themselves as wrong versus saying, "Okay, I see it now."
That's one side of it, Dean. But they really just scared to see.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they're scared to see.
They're just scared to see, man. Mm-hmm. Regardless of how it go, they scared to see.
Yeah.
Whereas me and you, we embrace that fear.
I got it. So instead of just like waiting to see, like doing it, I would ask before I even like get there. Is what you're saying.
You make a statement about it before you get there, and you support that statement with your actions.
Mm-hmm.
You don't ask no damn questions.
Simple as that, man.
I got you.
All right. Any other questions, big dog?
No, that's it. I appreciate it.
All right, great call. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Great call. Area code, I think you're calling again. Area code 832. What's your name? What's your question, sir? 832 going once. 832.
Yes,
What it do? Okay. Kindly turn the background down. What's your name, sir, and what's your question?
John, I just wanted to how do you just ask a woman just for sex? That's it.
Okay,
no relationship.
Okay, John.
How do I get to
John, how old are you?
31.
Okay, John. Okay. I presume you're a Caucasian male, right?
Caucasian, Hispanic.
Okay, Hispanic. So let me ask you something, John. Now, please, it's not me. I'm just asking you a question. Would it be fair for me to walk up to you and say, "Hey, John, where can I find a good taco stand because I want some tacos and enchiladas?" Or I say, "Hey, John, you know what? I need my grass cut. Do you know any good guys that cut my grass?" Would you get offended by that?
Yes.
Why?
Yes, I would.
Right, because I'm already making a judgment on you. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So when you see a woman, again, there's nothing wrong with asking for pussy, but you got to understand. You're saying that I don't know you, but you're a fucking slut ass whore, and why don't you bring your slutty ass to my place and fuck me without knowing anything about it? Because what you're doing is you're not even placing value on your dick. No diddy. You're making it all about the pussy, but you can't even ask for what you want. And what I'm saying to you is that if you want a hamburger when you go to McDonald's, don't you ask for a hamburger?
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm gonna tell you why. Before I throw it on the bud, why you won't ask for pussy? Because you don't know how to fuck, and you're not experienced.
Okay.
Because you don't have the balls to ask for what you want, what I'm saying is that look, ask for what you want, but they're not going to give it to you because they already know you're not the guy. Now, before I throw the bud, now here's the $1 million question. Why should a woman fuck you?
You're right. I don't know. No idea.
So then why you ask? Then hey, bud. Then why ask for something that you don't even know or you don't even believe in yourself enough to give her? I'm sorry, bud. You got it, dog.
Hey, caller, is it a way to just ask for pussy? See, this is what's wrong with you guys. You do not want to work for anything. You just want to get this magic pill so that when you take it, you can just get pussy. It's not about asking her for pussy only. It's about the conversation you have with her before you talk her into fucking her that lets her know that's what it is. I'm fucking you only. You don't have to say that. But you can say, shoot, I ain't really, looking for no relationship or whatever, something to let the bitch know instead of trying to figure out how to just ask her for some pussy.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I just, I don't want to, at the same time, I don't want to waste time. I just want to get straight to the point.
Why do you hate yourself?
What I hate myself? Because
hey man, something about you think is lacking as far as looks. What is it? Are you overweight?
No, sir. No,
so otherwise, you got a pretty good physique. You got a pretty good physique.
Confidence and just being scared, point blank.
But if that's the case, why would you ask for something that a woman's going to recognize in you when you open your motherfucking mouth?
Because he never did that. He was just thinking about it.
Oh, he never. Yeah, you never.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yes, sir.
You've never asked for pussy. You just want to know how to ask for it, and you're 31 years old.
Yes, sir.
Man, you need to shoot me the back of my Maduba Alagaba with that shit, dog. Come on, man. Hold on, dog. Hold on. Look, dog. Here's the problem. Even if a woman wanted to give you pussy, you wouldn't know what to do with the pussy. Are you still a virgin?
No, I'm not, sir.
So I don't understand. Why can't you? You're 31 years old. Why can't you just ask for what you want?
I don't know. How do you? I don't know if there's a certain way to say it, or is like you said, just without the pussy, or because I just get scared to get to the other side.
No, dude, you scared for him until you know.
Thank you. It's the rejection, dog.
Yes, sir.
Well, you need to understand, if you ask 100 bitches about some pussy, 99 of them motherfuckers gonna say no.
Yep.
So don't you think you want to get through that 100 quickly? Because I bet you this, in this past year, you haven't got pussy 12 times.
Mm-hmm.
Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
I know, see? So you ain't even fucking enough. You ain't even trying enough. That's not even once a month. So getting some pussy is rare to you. And you never got pussy. Motherfuckers give it to you. You got to start getting it. You got to start saying shit that's going to lead to you fucking.
Learn the game.
Otherwise, if you say something about her looks, you gotta add how you would like to, have your way with her and shit. If you ain't brave enough to do that, you shouldn't be talking about sex with the bitch.
Yeah, you can't even communicate yourself, but that's the problem. A lot of y'all guys, y'all want all this shit, but life is not porn.
They want it, but they don't go get it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's an important thing that we can keep coming back to here and there.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got to do more than want something.
Yep.
You got to be willing to go get it. That means risk failing.
Yep. Risk it all, boy. Put it all out there. Gamble on yourself. Okay, young man?
Yes, sir. And you're saying just practice confidence.
Okay, but sir, okay, but what I'm saying, okay, look, listen. I wouldn't recommend you doing it because you're gonna come off weird and creepy. Because you gotta understand, dog. It's these women on edge already because of the manosphere and the red pill. All y'all do is tear women down, talk shit about them, and talk about their leg counts and they modern and all this other shit y'all come up with to tear women down, right? And then you're coming along, you're scared of women, you're inexperienced, you are weird and a little bit awkward, and you ask a woman for some pussy, man, it's gonna come off weird, dog. It's not gonna come off the right way.
It sure isn't. Hey, you know what you should do, bro? Sign up at SWU.
Exactly.
I'll show your ass how to talk to a woman, how to say what's on your mind, how to think whatever the correct thought about a situation would be or should be,
Right.
and not be lying to yourself.
And
You'll really think this shit. You'll really believe it.
And
But
Carl,
you ain't gonna believe nothing until you start going through things that make you go through this shit. All you doing is hearing about it.
Right. You want to know why game is so important, caller? You know why what we do is so important when it comes to the game?
No, sir.
Because we're teaching you how to do the one thing you don't know how to do, and that is communicate with yourself. If you can communicate with yourself, everything is going to change. Unfortunately, you're communicating with yourself, and that's the problem. See, I know that kind of sounds crazy. You're like, wait a second. You mean if I communicate myself, everything's going to change? But if I communicate myself, this is why I have the problem.
No, it's right. Both situations is right, but what you're communicating is what's wrong.
Bud, that's what I was about to say. God damn it. You just took the thunder. God damn it. You just took my thunder, Bud. Fuck. Anyway, well, Uncle Bud took my thunder. What I'm trying to say is that with you not loving yourself, okay, and you not really liking a man in the mirror, all you communicate is self-doubt, low self-image, low self-esteem, always a victim, looking for validation. I can never get, she'll never like me. I'm not good enough. So from that communication, that's where you're going wrong. Now, SWU, like Bud has, the man mindset, we teach you how to think for yourself and communicate with yourself. We're saying get out of the reality that you're in. Get out of that reality, and you can create another one without bringing the sadness and the dreary fucking poison thinking you have right now. Two sides of the spectrum. Your side of the spectrum is you don't believe in yourself. So you're not a man of an island. You're not a man that's one of one and thinks for himself. You think about everything outside of yourself. That's why you talk at women versus talk to women. That's what I always say. You can't even talk to them. You can't even do that at all because you don't even believe in yourself. One needs to learn how to believe in himself, but you can't do it on your own or it already been done. And that's why Bud's saying you need to get your ass over to Sidewalk University. Because if you get over there, he's going to show you how to actually think for yourself. And he's going to force you. This is the thing about what we do. We force you to think. This is not you be Bud or be Steve and regurgitate what we say. We're going to force you to do the one thing that most of these YouTubers don't do, and that's think for yourself. Think it, do it for yourself. Bud. Now you got it, Bud. That's what I was trying to say, but Bud, you got it.
Man, I'm my bad, man. I should have held on. I be trying to hold on, but check it out though, fellas. The thing that we talking about today is the value that you get from being gamed up. We ain't trying to confuse you with, committing illegal activities or any of that kind of bullshit. You can be gamed up by believing in yourself with the points that we made 15 of them. And this is just the beginning. If you make sure you're surviving from your thinking, you gotta have game, and it ain't gonna do nothing but increase. But if you just comfortable with your job and all that, you can't think game shit because it ain't gonna come out right. It's gonna come out wrong because you're depending on something else other than what you think. It's really that simple and it's that important, Dean.
Yes, it is. Okay, so we'll throw you back in, big dog. Okay, so we got probably like another 13 more minutes. Okay, so we'll throw you back in. Okay, big dog.
Yes, sir.
All right, get some coaching, dog. You need this because there's some things that's going on with you that we can't talk about on the front end. But get some coaching. Go to Sidewalk University, the man mindset. Get some coaching so we can talk. Okay, brother.
And real quick, it's on the link. Is on the YouTube site, right? On the
information.
Video.
Yeah, look at the information. It's right there. Yeah, you see his and you see mine right there. So yeah, just do that. Okay.
Thank you very much.
I
appreciate
respect to you. Respect. Good
call. All right, caller. Thanks.
All right, guys. Lines are open. Got a question? Put a Q. Let's see here. Let me grab another question. We talked about the money. Let's see here. You're looking at everything that I'm trying to see that's cleaned up. I think Biggie, we didn't get this chance. What do you do when another man tries to holler at your woman? Say nothing and see if she engages with it or speak up, bud.
Well, I mean, it depends. I mean, just because he's speaking to her, I mean, that ain't shit.
Yeah.
But if he getting at her and she doing what she's supposed to do, and he's still getting at her, then I'm gonna say something.
Yeah.
But 9 out of 10 times, they don't wait for it to go that far. They want to bogart, and you can't talk to her. That's my woman, man. Hey, the same person that say that will tell you that they don't give a fuck that the broad got a man because they gonna holler at her. But now, if another dude do it, then he wants to fight. That's kind of silly to me.
Yeah, I just tell guys, Bud, at the end of the day, y'all got to be, the times are changed. It's not like you go and I'll tell him, Bud, it's not like we go after school and fight and then play throw up tackle or 21 and play basketball afterwards. These young boys play different games. So I would say, please don't be in environments where people can pull out a knife or a gun. They don't play, these kids today don't play by the rules of honor and integrity. So don't put yourself in a situation where you've got to defend somebody and lose your life over it. So, I'll just say that to that gentleman right there. There's a lot of people just, these young motherfuckers just crazy. Let's see. But here's the thing also, though, please understand, when guys are going to talk to your woman regardless, man. So y'all got to get used to that. Your woman, everybody's going to be trying to hit at your woman regardless if you're with her or not. This is how guys are. Guys, if you have a question, it was last round of questions. If you have a question, put a Q. We got 10 more minutes left in this show. 10 more minutes left. If you got a question, let us know or call in. But and while we're waiting on the questions, we can chop this up. Let me grab a point. Let me see here. Let's go to number 10. I love number 10. Quickly, because I always think speed is important. But I always used to watch Black Belt and Kung Fu Theater, the Kung Fu, as a little kid. And there's so much game in that because speed is always important. Not the speed of how quickly you can hit somebody, but the speed of a thought and making it an action to yourself and being able to process information fast and quickly. But Bud, what say you on that, though?
Well, I mean, that's at the root of the think it, do it situation because you have to learn how to make quick decisions.
Yes.
And, when you are deciding something, but you can't take what you think at its face value, so you create more time to think about making a decision, which you don't have that extra time. You're supposed to make quick decisions, and some of them initially gonna be wrong, but you learn from that. You don't run from that. You learn from it, and you'll end up learning how to make your decisions quickly. And 9 out of 10 of them will be correct.
Let's see here. What is the name of that? Okay, Brian, I keep telling you guys, listen, don't worry about my cologne and Bud's cologne. Go to Macy's or Dillard's and go and find a cologne that suits you, okay? Don't look at another man's cologne. Find what is good for you. Bud has his colognes. I have my colognes. Go find what is a cologne that fits your personality and your style, okay? Don't look at another man's cologne, okay?
Hey, Dean, I don't think he was talking about my cologne. He was talking about the Rosebud cologne. I got some cologne that I was selling.
Okay. You selling the cologne. Okay, my bad. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't really order any new ones.
Okay,
so I got to reorder.
Okay, he was asking me that. I thought he was at okay. So I always say about young men joining the military. What are your opinions? Okay, what I'm saying for you young men out here, and Bud, this is what I've always believed. The moment you throw your head up in the air in high school and that shit lands, you're going towards your retirement. Okay, so don't waste your life. If you don't have an idea and you don't have a plan that you want to do, don't sit on your fucking ass. I always tell them, Bud, that the military ain't for everybody. But if you don't doing shit and you just flipping burgers and all that other shit, do something. It gives you the GI Bill. You get to travel.
The military is for them.
Yeah. Oh, it absolutely is.
It is, man. I'm not saying go, over there and get killed and shit, but I am saying what you guys need is structure and an identity. So whatever branch of the military you go to, they're gonna give you that structure and an identity. But for those of you that don't want to go to the military, you can actually get it from me or Steve because you're going to get it in the form of usable game.
Okay.
Usable abadabba.
Now, what I'm gonna do, Chiefs and Tom, I'm probably about to put y'all on the clock. I'm gonna tell y'all why. I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna put you two on the clock and kick you the fuck out the room. Okay. If what we have told you bitch ass to you two bitch motherfuckers that doesn't realize that we have game and you don't, why do we need to tell and prove ourselves to you when you ain't got no game? So guys, please put those two on the clock. Put Chiefs again and Tom on the clock. Y'all have 1 minute to call in or we're gonna get you the fuck out. Because the one thing we're not gonna do here is we're not gonna sit around and have a loser come at winners and say, you gotta prove yourself to us. What does it matter how he talks to women? You can't do it. So why do you need an example? Why do you need his example when he's trying to tell you stop making it about fucking women? But put him on the clock, everybody. You both of y'all on the clock. If one of you motherfuckers don't call in a minute, you're getting the fuck out of this room because this isn't for you. Because everything that we have been teaching you, you still saying prove yourself. You're still saying tell us how you do this, motherfucker. Fuck you. And this is why they're on. But this is why I can't stand these humans and shit. Because all we're doing is showing y'all shit you don't know. But again, this is Karate Kid all over again. Where Miyagi's telling you to wash them fucking cars, and you're like, why do I gotta wash the cars, Miyagi? Why don't you prove what you can do, Mr. Miyagi? Prove it to me. So I say, fuck you. So, gentlemen, they got 15 seconds and escort their fucking asses out the building. They don't deserve to get this information. They do not deserve this information. Get them the fuck out. Let's see here. Next question, gentlemen. Any question y'all got? Gentlemen, we got about 5 minutes left. Let us know. We got y'all covered, man. But yeah, y'all gotta get them two out. They don't want to learn game. They just want to challenge. They just want to.
Hey, and the cool part about that, Dean, is I got plenty of videos of me talking to women online. So
man,
if they put in any effort, they could get this information and hear it and see it. But no, they would rather. Plus, they in this chat, they ain't even got the nuts to call. You know, I just don't understand these guys. They do not have the nuts to call. Go ahead.
Wait, Sir Ism. If you had game, you shouldn't be human, motherfucker, because there's no bud in this world and there's no meat. See, Ism, I'm going to have to challenge you on your Ism. How the fuck are you human? No, hold up. Wait, hold on, Ism. I'm about to get in your motherfucking ass on that bitch ass question, dog. That's some bitch ass shit. Hold on, Ism. You hold it. Hold on. You about to take an L, Ism. Hold on. Wait. 33. Hold your question. Hold your question, sir. Ism.
So salute to
shut the
Steve,
fuck up. Sir, shut the fuck up and hold on a second. Ism. You're going to come in this room and you're going to ask us, are we human? Bitch, we ain't human. Is there another Rosebud like? Well, wait, hold on, Bud. You know I hate this shit. And Ism, you know I got to get in your ass. I appreciate you, Ism, but you know I got to get in this. You want Ism, I say this with respect. This is some bitch ass shit you asking. Ism, let me educate your motherfucking ass that you don't understand. You want to know why Bud is an alien? You want to know why I'm an alien? Let me show you and educate your fucking ass, dog, because I hate motherfuckers coming like this. Motherfucker, based off your fingerprint, bitch, there is another one of you on this planet. So you are an alien on a rock of everybody who is different. How the fuck you come in here asking motherfucking Rosebud Bitterdos and me that goddamn question like a girl, dog? You don't talk like that. That's bitches do that shit. You should know better, Ism. You coming in here asking like you a girl or some shit, dog. That's disrespectful. And I'm saying that to you, Ism. You know we boys, dog, but you know sometimes we need correction. Motherfucker, I'm not like these humans, motherfucker. I don't think like these motherfuckers. I don't move like these motherfuckers, and I don't operate like the motherfuckers. And yes, I am an alien, and this motherfucker above me is the same way. But for you to have the name that you have, and to ask the asinine question that you asking, I say this with all due respect, man. Fuck you, man, because that's some bitch ass shit you saying. What you want to?
It ain't got nothing to do with Ism.
Ain't got nothing to do with Ism, and he's saying that shit, man. Fuck you, man. Go ahead, bud. Talk to that motherfucker before we get this call in.
Well, man, I ain't got shit to say to that motherfucker. I'll tell you. Hey, you get a person.
Ism. You the nigga that came to me. I'm the nigga that made your logo for you, bitch. So you want to talk shit? You came to me, motherfucker. You wasn't shit before you met me. I gave you a logo, bitch. So don't even come with that shit. No. You keep with your little shitty channel and get your fucking ass on. And then when you get on the level we at, you call me. And if you want to call it right now, you can, because we'll wait for your ass. Fuck you. You think, wait, hold on. Ism, you think that you got game asking this question right here? Now wait, we'll let this guy go and we'll hold it off and let you call in because you think you all that, right? Let's see how much ism you got, bitch. Because you can't even fuck with the motherfuckers I fuck with, motherfucker. Fuck is he talking about, bud?
Hey, I don't really know, but I see some questions and statements
All right, we got to call him, man.
So why don't he call in?
Yeah, will you call the fucking after we get done with this guy and see what the fuck you talking about, bitch? Fuck out of here. Anyway, caller, what's your question, man? Before we talk to that loser and shit, what's your question?
So first of all, salute to you, salute to Rosebud. I'm not asking a question. I'm actually talking to explain a point I made like 2 days ago. I'm transcendence in the chat. So I was making the point about having false meanings, and what I was talking about is people having this perception of reality that comes from external things and emotions. And in the game, we learn that we create our own meanings, and it has to be positive, and it has to help us loving ourselves and
what
grow.
are you talking? Dog, what the fuck are you talking about? That's a lie. You what? Why are you just saying this shit? What are you talking about?
I mean, I'm trying to explain what I meant by false meaning.
What are you talking about?
For example, if some people talk to a woman, she say no, he's gonna say to himself, "Oh, I'm never gonna talk to a woman again because she said no." But that's a false perception.
Sir, why are you talking about other guys? Why are you talking about?
No, it's because I'm explaining my point.
What is your point?
Is that his meaning was false because you asked me to explain it.
But what the fuck is he talking about? I don't know what.
Man, I don't understand him.
I don't understand, dog. What the fuck are you talking about, dog?
I'm talking about 2 days ago. You told me to explain my point when I say his meaning was false. Talking about the guy. That's what I'm talking about.
Talking about what guy?
Explain what point, man?
What the fuck are you talking about? What point? What are you talking about?
Because the guy was talking
Hey,
about...
stop. Don't say because. Don't say because. Say what the point is.
The point is, I'm just trying to explain my point because I don't even remember what to say, actually. I just wanted to...
How can you explain a point and you don't even remember what was said?
What are you talking about, man?
Because my call is not about his points, but it's about me explaining my point.
How are you using another man to explain your point? What the fuck?
But he don't even say what his point is.
What is your point?
My point is that I was saying that his meaning was false.
What meaning was false?
What meaning?
Because we are talking about a guy, and to me, I said to the chat.
D, first of all, he's talking to you like you remember the
I
call
don't
he
remember
did 2 or 3 days ago.
What
Dude, you don't even remember your
Yeah,
call.
yeah. If you don't remember, I get it. That's normal. But
Then what is your okay? What did you say? We understand. What did you say for us to challenge the shit you saying? What did you say?
I said I just put in the chat. I said false meaning all caps, and you say explain the shit, and I said it's because it comes from external things and it's not come from within.
Explain what?
Because you told me to explain what I meant when I said false meaning.
Okay, look. Okay, you may have a disability, so we may have to slow this down because I think something's off in you. Let's slow it down and do it like color, shapes, and numbers. What the fuck are you talking about, sir?
I'm just breaking it down. The thing that happened 2 days ago.
All right, bud, you're good. I'll wrap it up. I got you, bud.
But see what I'm saying before I leave. he's saying that he's talking about a subject you and him talked about 2 days ago. But I don't know, you do so many shows, I don't see how you could remember talking to him.
I don't remember talking to him at all.
So, dude, you gotta
No, that's cool.
You gotta remind him of what y'all was talking about, and then make whatever point you're trying to make. Because if we don't know what you're talking about, how can we understand what you're saying?
So what are you talking about?
No, you're very right. It's because I don't even remember what you said.
All right. So we'll let you go, okay, buddy?
No, that's good. That's good. Have a nice.
Because you're talking loud, but you're saying nothing. What are you talking about? You're not talking about anything. Okay, you're not making any sense. Okay. How old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay, but you don't know what you're talking about, but you're calling to a show to talk to me about something you don't even know what you're talking about?
No, it's not that I don't know what I'm talking about. It's because I just said the point, and my call wasn't about the thing before the point.
What was the point?
Dean, I gotta go, man.
All right, Colin, we gotta go, dog. We're gonna wrap this up, dog. Figure out the point, get back with us, brother. Okay.
He ain't got no point, man. If the motherfucker can't say what his point is, he ain't got one, man. Shit.
Nidaba. All right, Nidaba.
Bong, 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 bong.
Hey, motherfucker, you can't speak Klingon. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You can't talk our language. All right, man. We out, brother.